we are seeing if it is more beneficial for me to make stubs in BR or Diamond Quest tonight. That is the objective of today. I'm starting a challenge for a video on the channel here where we actually try to make 1 million stubs in a week. So yeah, it's gonna be a wild week of grinding the game and trying to sell myself out to make as many stubs as possible. It's gonna be a lot of work. And I want to start off tonight by seeing how many stubs we can make by Diamond Quest and seeing how many we can make via Battle Royale if I can get a 10-win run, just to kind of gauge how long they take. Now we plays the game. It's time to play the game. Always takes me a bit to get set up nowadays, and I was in a rush today, but we're all good to go now. All right. What's up, Vince? How are we doing, buddy? Am I going to make a video of this experiment? Yes, it will be a video. This is one of the next videos I plan on doing. It won't be the next one on the channel, but it's a part of it. It's actually not a part of it. It is the one after the one I'm currently planning. But for the one I'm currently planning, I got to keep grinding ranked and get up to 1,000 rating. What's up, Mikey? Meow, meow. It's good to see you again, dude. You're live from North Korea. Wow, really? That's so crazy. All right, let's start. So we're playing Diamond Quest, and I'm timing to see how long it takes me to do a full map of Diamond Quest. We're just going to lock in, get it done nice and easily, and see how long it takes. It took me about 40 minutes to just go right for the 2 stadiums and only play the 2 stadium games in as fast of a path as possible. And those 2 games were on GOAT difficulty. It wasn't super easy. We're going to test to see how much longer it takes for me to do the full map. And if it's more beneficial for me to do that for the benefit of stubs or not. So we're just going to start anew here and just take over every spot. And then once you get this Diamond Quest done, which should take about an hour, we're going to hop into Battle Royale and try to play a full run of it tonight. So we're going to be grinding the game tonight. We got a long stream in store. Especially doing a whole BR run, it's going to be a bit of time. And I'm totally going to suck in a BR run, but I guess you never know, right? What's up, DC Legend? How we doing, dude? North Korea's internet? I mean, according to this one person, I mean, you got to always believe everything you see on the internet, right? Just like how YouTube chat thinks I have a girlfriend. Just like how YouTube chat thinks that I dumped... Actually, was it YouTube chat? I don't remember which chat said it. But some chatter said that I dumped Sydney Sweeney. So I didn't think she was hot enough, so... Yeah. Raise up the game audio a bit. All right, big strike out there. I do the program. I have not, and I probably will do it in some free time. I'm not rushing it by any means. I honestly haven't even looked at it. I also forgot to start this timer. L scan? Can we get an L scan in the chat? I have a timer for this, and I forgot to hit the start button. Idiot. Hi, J Mills. Bars? Yes. Collection expires tomorrow. Shoot. All right, so once you do this map, we are going to take a hiatus and do that before doing BR. Got it. Got it. I'd even, like, you would think I would know how that works. I had a boy booby. And that blew the moment. That blew the moment. Nice. Nice, man. Also, did I not make any noise? Don't tell me the thing is happening where I don't hear things. Let's see. All right, let's see here. Settings. Once again, a scan stream has broken things. Ooh, peanuts. You didn't hear the confetti? Me neither. I think it's bugging out. I think it's bugging out. Let's see here. Confetti, where are you? This is going to be so goofy because I'm going to keep on playing it over and over again. I'm going to be playing it over and over again. Let's see. Confetti. We're going to keep on spamming until I find it. Where are you at, Confetti? There you are. Advanced audio properties. It'll work. Just believe it'll work one day. Maybe. Maybe it'll work. Did I break it? Oh no. Oh great heavens, chat. Oh great heavens. Might have broken it. We broke the confetti cannons. Quite sad. Optimized path? Sure. Hockey boy, don't spam, please. Don't spam. Or I'm gonna start timing out people. And you don't want to be timed out. There's a 10-second warning. Hooray! I fixed it. I really did.
1-0.
I really did.
That's a ball.
Hooray!
3-0.
Am I live on YouTube? Yes, I am, Sports Guy. Yep, we're live on both the YouTube and the Twitch tonight. So if you see me talking to two different chats or chats you don't see, that is why. I can time out any if you want. Just make you mod. No, it's good. I got it handled with YouTube chat. I try not to have too many mods, but I appreciate you offering the help, though. But yeah, what would be the optimized route, J Mills? Because I do plan on potentially playing it a ton. So I am sweating stubs. That is for sure. That is the definition of what I will be doing this next week. The red and the purple sites. Yes, sir, Ben O'Brien. Yes, sir. Text me the pic. Oh, that's why my wrist vibrated. Wow, that wasn't even close to being fair. Okay, so let me ask you this, J Mills, and I'm curious on your thoughts on this. Do you think it is more efficient to play the entire map and, you know, even get some of the free packs along the way, like the silver packs and stuff, or just go right to the stadiums and do them over and over again? What do you think the wave is yourself? I'm curious on where you lie on this. Yeah. Neither. Oh. So what, are you saying just don't play Diamond Quest? Which is not the answer I was really looking for, but fine. Play enough of the map to get 100% on Epic. Okay, so you're talking about you just want to be guaranteed the you just want to be guaranteed to get the cards on Go, and that's all you want. You're not there to get anything else. You're just looking for whatever fastest route you can take in general to guarantee the 100% basically. Gotcha. Interesting. I don't hate it. This is kind of what, I guess we could add that to the test, and maybe I'll test it tomorrow. I'll test the optimized path. I'm going to also try the other map, because I kind of want to try getting some ball as a habit packs and just testing my luck, you know? With that many stubs that I'm going for, I'm going to want to mix in some of that map so I can, you know, get some ball as a habit packs. Even if they end up like poop. You know, what's the difference between 2,000 stubs for like those lower overall cards and then the occasional ball as a habit pack, which will likely give me a lower gold sometimes.
That's strike 2. 0-2.
He goes down looking. He's
Lower
2 outs away.
EV.
Hank Thompson steps into the box.
Expected value? Is that what you're saying? I think I remember my math terms. Expected value? Yes. Yes, I remember. I remember my maths. Yes, yes. Totally didn't go to college for 4 years for this type of thing. Totally. But yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha. The one thing immaculate inning? W. Andrew Miller? The one thing I'm also potentially considering with this whole thing is that I might be playing a lot of Diamond Quest, so there's a chance I'll just want to change it up to the other map, just so it doesn't get super repetitive, you know? So I'm not only doing the same moments over and over again. But I absolutely get that approach. Nice. Give me the zone sweeper right now. I'm gonna get his booty in game. What's up, Finn? How are we doing, dude? You did stream elements? Don't worry. Oh. Gotcha, young beast. Duh, Yankees lose. Yeah. It's bittersweet because I have Gino in my Dynasty League. So, if Doug ever makes his way around in here, we could say, suck it, Doug, because Gino hit a grand slam and gave me a bunch of points. But it is bittersweet because it's against the Yankees. Listen, the Yankees can't win it all. They can't win it all. I am not too upset. We're not at the point of the year where them losing a game ruins my day. It's also like during most of the game, I was like busy doing other things. So, got hyped over a solo homer down 0-6. Yeah, I feel for you Braves fans, man. Scan, I am your Lapuki. Oh, hi, totally real LeBron James. Howdy, howdy. I have not yet, Jake, but once we do this Diamond Quest, we are going to do it.
Swing and a miss. See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2.
So I'm trying to go for Live Series Collection, Sports Guy. It is about 1.1 million stubs that I need to get Carlos Beltran. So my goal is to get the stubs this week so I could get the cards. Or just like get the cards this week. I'm like calculating how many stubs I'm making a day by grinding. And I'm trying to get up to that number so I could get Beltran before Weekend Classic. The goal is to get it before the Weekend Classic starts. And also I want to be able to get up to 1,000 rating. Those are my two goals. Be able to afford Beltran before then. Even if it's like the day or two before. And be able to get up to 1,000 rating. I don't need to play the 6 games a Weekend Classic right away either. But I feel like that's going to be the time to play it, that first day. And we're about 10 days from it. What's up, Tony? Coming in with the tier 1 before even typing your first message. Hey, Tony, I appreciate it, dude. Get some scan love emotes in the chat for my dude. Coming on with the sub without even typing in the dang chat before. Legendary, brother. I appreciate you, man. Tony has seen me a lot in my dude closers chat late night. He has been like one of my go-to late night watches lately. When I'm up late, mindlessly playing MLB The Show and such. It's been a fun time. Was that a bad send? Nope, not at all. Not at all. Is it 24? I swore. Weekend Classic, it says it's in 10 days on the ranked season. It says it's in 10 days on the ranked season, right? Oh, so what's up, Tomlin? How we doing, buddy? How we been, Tomlin? Nice way to sell by swinging at a low four seam. Well, I'm fine. I'm going to score a run on the legend. We'll be good. You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. Don't copyright me, YouTube copyright. I know I'm just absolutely nailing it. Nailing the impersonation of that.
Strike on the inside corner.
Been grinding, staying fit. Hell yeah, brother. I am. Oh, loud noises. Loud noises. Blade-a-miss with the fat raid. Hello, everyone. Confetti. Blade-a-miss, I appreciate it, buddy. I hope the stream went well, my dude. If I have any mods in here, can we get a shout out for good old Blade-a-miss coming on in with the love? Thank you so much, my dude. You heard it? Yeah, I fixed it. J Mills. Ad off rip. Yep, you unfortunately joined during the ad break. I wish I could turn them off. I really wish I could. I really wish I could. What's Manny's hair doing? I need to look at the replay of this. His hair looked like it was doing weird stuff. Like his hair didn't look like it was following physics at points. Okay, it looks better in the replay. Got it.
So here's Robert now.
But yeah, I wish the ads, I wish I could turn them entirely off. Like genuinely, I do not care about ad revenue on Twitch. And that really goes to the YouTube streams too. I try not to have any ads play on the YouTube streams. I try not to have any play on Twitch. But you have to play some to avoid pre-roll ads, so I basically play the minimum. So like when you don't join in a raid, you get pre-roll ads, so like if someone clicks my channel, they always have to watch ads as first joining. And I hate that too, so I try to run the ads at a minimum so we could avoid that.
And we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Cam Boozer.
Scanny Ramirez? Scanny Ramirez.
And it's into the gap. Now he turns and heads for second.
Easy double.
And now a runner moves into scoring position as we look for the
But welcome on in,
first
Sully.
game.
Welcome on in, buddy. I hate ads. I say it all the time whenever stuff like this happens, but I hate them. I genuinely do. Collab with RGS.
Ramirez leads off second.
I'm particular. I am weird with collabs in that I like to make sure to only collab when the ideas really make sense. And I bet there will be some content idea down the road where it makes a lot of sense for me to collab with RGS. I mean, we're cool. I've talked to him a bit. Cool fella. I just personally don't know if I have any ideas right now that would make the most sense to collab with him. But maybe one day down the road, it will. An idea like that will happen. But like, yeah, I'm like very particular with that type of thing. All right, well, way to sell, doofus. Am I primarily tech? No, I'm reading both chats. Oh, Ethan. Yeah, I'm in a sense, I'm kind of happy I didn't watch the game. It was funny. I was in my car driving back from picking up my sister from her work, and I had the game on the radio, but like I was playing it through the MLB app, so I think it was delayed. And right as he like basically pulled into my driveway, it was when the bases were loaded and Mark Leiter got the strikeout, and Gino was coming up, I think, and I'm like, okay, time to pause the game or listen to it for a sec before I get out of my car. And I pulled up my phone to pause it, and it said 7-5 or 7-4. And I was like, oh, Gino hit a grand slam. So I just didn't even listen to the rest of the game and just went inside and then pulled up my TV. Pulled up my TV for like the last out. But I have Gino in my Dynasty League. So it's not the end of the world. I'm not that upset because he got me 18 points today. And Doug can suck it. Hey, all good, Tony. I appreciate you swinging by, buddy. You have a great, I guess, night at work. My dude, you have a great one, buddy. Hey, appreciate it, Sully. Welcome on in. Yeah, I should, one thing I gotta be better at is reading my alerts on Twitch. Tayik, Kyle, Mac Daddy? Actually, no, Kyle. I think the only, why is this not updated right? There it is. Now the stuff is showing. It wasn't showing my things. Bing bong. Bing bong. Sully, I appreciate the follow, buddy. Raging Pop Tart, Mango Mango. I also appreciate the follows on the Twitch. How do I feel about the square bats and torpedo bats? In my opinion, people are making it a big deal when it really isn't. I don't think the torpedo bats are like breaking the league or need to be banned or illegal, anything like that. I really love them, just from a hypothetical standpoint, because they're kind of changing up something that's never been changed in baseball ever. With good like using good analytics and stuff. So I think it's cool. It's a very interesting thing. But I don't like how it's being overblown into like it's the worst thing ever by some folk who just aren't really the most educated on it. Hey, HH Clips with the $2 super chat. Thank you, my dude. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I don't even know if you can hear me say it because you said can't watch the stream, so here's some money. If you do hear it, thank you, my dude.
And a foul ball.
The pitch selection. I heard basically he blew him by with a fastball and then right after threw him a breaking ball. That's what I heard happened. And honestly, I might have heard it from you because I quickly glanced on Twitter once I got home. I might have seen it on your Twitter, Ethan. Yeah. I would love to like look at the AB some more and kind of see how it went down. I will say I'm not making a big deal over it because Gino has been on a tear to start off the year. So it's not like it was just like random Joe Schmo who's an absolute dookie player. Like it's Gino, and Gino has been killing it so far. So that's why I'm not really beating myself up over it too much, but it totally helps that I have him on my fantasy team. It totally helps there. I am a big Gino fan for fantasy purposes. And seeing him actually start off hot this year, instead of just being a second half guy like he was last year, I love it. But sucks that it was against the Yankees today. He could probably cool off the rest of the series and do nothing, and he'll have enough points where I'm probably fine. Hopefully. Hopefully that's what happens. Do I like MLB 25? I do. I do, Damien. I'm having a lot of fun with it. I will be grinding it a lot this week, so it's going to be another one of those tests. Last night, and if Jamie was in the chat, he's going to probably yell at me for it. I played ranked at 3 a.m. I woke up from... I don't remember if I took a nap or I got back to my setup and I sat down and I was like, you know, I'm just itching to play some ranked, man. I just want to do it. So I played some ranked at 3 a.m., some legend ranked. And in game one, I matched up with Cade, who's a very good player. He had Roger Clemens, and he dotted me and owned my life. So it went bad. And in game two, I played Accent, who is, I don't know if he's like a top player type, or just a guy who pushed for top 50, but it's a name I've heard of before. And I played him. He had Beltran as well. I had an 8-1 lead or something along those lines. I blew it all. Every hit he hit was a homer after like 5 innings. It was kind of ridiculous. I should have walked off the game. If you saw my tweet with the weird base running blunder, that should have been a walk-off. I'm sad. Still sad about it. And I'm now below 900. But I got some reps in on Legend, and I didn't feel like an absolute bot after one game. But the one game went terribly because Roger Clemens owns my life, and I learned a lesson that I need to stop playing at that time because only the really good players are playing at that hour, and it's going to go bad. So, yeah, never doing it again. Because I got to get to 1,000, and I need to play at a time where there's like a wider range of players playing. At the hour I was playing, I was not matching with anyone else. Yeah, Accent was he was a good player. He freaking has Beltran already. He came back down a lot, but I was dicing him with gold Roger Clemens with the Yankees boost. And then it suddenly just stopped working. And then it was kind of a frustrating game in a sense. Like, I really feel like I should have won it already in the extra innings. Like, I blew the lead. I should have walked it off with Babe Ruth in the clip I tweeted, but I think I let that saltiness get to me, and I played like a doofus the rest of the way.
And a count 1-1. That one lifted to left.
Manny! I threw golds. Yes. I mean, if you saw my pitching options, J-Mills, I didn't really have the most options. But Roger Clemens was good. That's the ironic part about it. He was good. He was good. It wasn't a bad decision.
First pitch, and he just misses.
But yeah, that was what made me be like, you know, I need to get these good cards. I need to get more live series guys in the lineup. I need to get like at least Roger Clemens or something. Because, man, I felt behind. At this point, the people who are playing at that rating, a lot of them are going to have those cards. And especially with the Weekend Classic, I'm totally going to be playing dudes like that. So I need to get those cards myself heading into it. I need to put the push for 1,000 on pause for a bit and then just get it at a later point. I'll have a few days before the Weekend Classic starts to actually do it.
That's off the inside corner.
Yeah, it was bad. Roger Clemens, it was impossible. I had a 1-0 lead. I ambushed I didn't like just ambush the pitch, but like I was literally sitting on a fastball with Ketel Marte, hit a solo homer, and then it went downhill from there. It was just slider spam down and away. Honestly, splitter spam down in the lefties because I couldn't time it for the life of me most of the game. And it was diabolical, but you know, lesson learned. Lessons were learned. Mistakes were made and lessons were learned. What's up, King? We are doing a Diamond Quest map. We are trying to see how long it takes for me to complete this Diamond Quest and by doing the full run of it. I should do this. Let me do this. Is this it? Is this thing on? Hello, chat, do you hear me? Hello, hello. Type a 1 in the chat if you hear my voice. Hello, hello, hello. So what happened was, I apparently have something broken on this OBS. I accidentally touched the broken thing and it crashed it. So yeah, that's cool. That's really neat. That's really fun and unique. I love that for me. I wanted to pull up this thing because I have a timer. Let's see. It is called Live Split. So I have this timer going where I am keeping count of how long it takes to do each of these things. I did a run of whatchamacallit, of Diamond Quest off stream where I just speed ran it, went right for the stadiums, got all 4 cards, did all that, the whole shebang, and it took me 41 minutes. Now I'm testing to see how long it takes to do the full map. The timer, the hour and 7 minutes, is also including the 40 minutes, so. Hey, Young Beast, you have a good one. Sorry, my stream crashed like an idiot. That is what I meant by 1 second. I apologize. You have a great night, dude.
Throws to first in time. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning.
Yeah, that wasn't fun. I hate when things break, man. I gotta remember to fix that for next stream. Gotta remember to fix that. Words in mouth not lined up. Try refreshing your stream, Ben. So like leave and join the stream or like refresh your browser tab. It'll likely fix it. That's so sad that it's just going to be a perfect single. How long do you think it'll take to do the full map? So it took me 40 minutes to just do the 2 stadiums. I am envisioning it takes at least an hour. I think it's going to take at least 20 minutes longer because all different moments that you can do.
Just missed.
I'm actually going to split up this recording here. Come on, get down. Run, Nelly! Dang it!
Tracks it down for the out.
Really, Jordan's been bad? I haven't been keeping track of Jordan. I haven't been looking at his performance at all so far.
McGill back
I gotta pull up a baseball game right now, chat. What game is on and what game should I watch? I've been trying to like always watch a baseball game. Nice, way to fail the moment. I've been trying to watch always a game whenever I can, so I could like keep an eye out on different players I have in fantasy or just in general, like always watch baseball. Braves Dodgers, that's probably the one. That's probably the choice, right? Oh, they do have MLB Big Inning. I'll turn that on. All right, we got to get this done so I lose those penalties and not get another one. So, Cardinals, Angels. Angels up top. Nolan Arenado up in the bottom of the 10th with runners on the corners. Ooh, wee. Jays are a wagon. Bro, how about Andres Jimenez? What's up with that? Did the Jays know something that we didn't? What did the Jays know? Also, chat, I got a low key. Oh, and looks like the Cardinals tied it. Looks like the Angels are about to blow this game. Nice. I got to keep an eye out on the Tigers game because I have Casey Mize on the mound in my fantasy team. So, I got to see how he does. 2 torpedoes. Yeah, dude. We got double torpedo. What is the torpedo bat talk? So basically, the Yankees are apparently helping lead this change around the league where there are these new bats that they're using where they change the barrel. I guess I'll visualize. Let me get my bat. So they're perfectly legal bets. They are approved by the league. But the logic is, this is like the barrel of the bat. This is where the most wood is. And this is ideally where you want to hit the ball to get the best contact, right? Pause this. So ideally, when you are hitting, you want to hit the ball like around here, you know, right at the barrel. This ballpark. I'm going to not do that motion ever again with a bat in my hand. And the logic that the Yankees and other players around the league are also using. Oh, are you dropping frames? Uno momento. Uno momento, por favor. Let me make sure that kind of comes back a bit. Oh, I hate my internet sometimes. I hate my internet sometimes. Come on back, you. Come on back. All right, seems like frames are back on Twitch. Let me do this. So basically, back to what I was saying. With the torpedo bats, they're moving this part of the bat that has the most wood. They're moving it to the middle part of the bat. So basically, they're making sure this part of the bat has the most wood, and it basically just makes the barrel slightly bigger, in a sense. So for players who naturally hit the ball here and not here by the barrel, they're not barreling it up as often. So they're moving where that sweet spot is, essentially, in a sense, because they're moving the part that they're part of the different part of the bat has more wood on it now for those torpedo bats. And the Yankees have like 5-6 guys who have been using it. And the Yankees had a great opening day series, and the league's kind of like catching on in a sense, or honestly, they were kind of catching on in the first place. But they really kind of took notice once this whole thing was going on, because once the Yankees started playing well, it just the word just made its way all around. So it's just been like the trendy thing to talk about. And people are claiming, they think that the bats, like for people who don't really know, They think the bats are like overpowered. They're breaking things because of how many runs some people are putting up or how many home runs some teams are putting up. Namely the Yankees. And that's why it's kind of got a lot of buzz. I know that was a very long yap. Very, very long yap. I think we got to the end point.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Miguel Marte.
Nice. There we go. Let me make sure everything is functioning fine here, by the way, with my internet being dookie for a moment. Yeah, it seems to be fine. Everything seems to be good. God, I hope that doesn't keep happening. Because I am streaming and I'm also recording my camera and gameplay individually. So let's hope that we don't have any problems with that. Let's hope we are fine and dandy. That's a big boy. That's a big boy homer right there. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
Don't I have to pause for all the delays? Don't I have to pause for all the delays? Huh? What do you mean? What do you mean by that, King? What do you mean by that? The timer? I'm not really overly looking into it. Yes, it adds a couple minutes. I mostly want to get a ballpark guess of how long it takes to do like the full map. It's not like something I'm like fully speed running or anything, just kind of getting a gauge for how long it takes. So and it's easier to do it by running a timer like that. So we're about like 30 minutes anyway. 35 minutes for doing the full map so far. Definitely some delays that made it longer, but I totally had some as well when I was speed running it off stream. Because I was fixing my audio. I tinkered with audio filters and stuff. I was trying to make sure it sounded good. Really? Lindor had 2 errors? Yeah, that is uncharacteristic. Very uncharacteristic of him. Did he do anything offensively, though? That's all I care about. I have him on my fantasy team. Ooh, silver pack. That's the benefit of playing the whole map, I think. Being able to find silver packs. Mini boss showdown. Yes, give me another silver pack. Yeah. You got 2 points. Oof. Yeah, in my league, he got 3.5 points, which is a pretty solid game, to be honest. I will take a 3.5 pointer. I mean, I've had a bunch of really good games. I have Judge and Jazz in my fantasy league. Judge, Jazz, and Gino. So that has done a lot of work for me so far in his first week. But, you know, it would be nice to see Lindor get hot, too. It would be nice. It would be... Here's the thing with doing leagues in fantasy. The problem with fantasy is a lot of times people get interested to join, but they don't actually want to keep up with it. They start a league and they just kind of half keep up with it. And those type of situations are the worst. So, like, I would genuinely love to one day do, like, a stream league where you get viewers or, like, mods in the chat and then do that type of thing. But it's like, I'm not sure if people can keep up with it. And for me personally, just a very surface level fantasy league where you draft once a year and, you know, you redraft every year and just like a very simple fantasy league isn't really the most fun to me anymore. I've been doing fantasy for like 10 years now. So like, this is my first year doing a dynasty league where like you keep everyone on your team every year. You literally are like building like a full team and you never like redraft anybody. And investing time into that and learning prospects and all of that has been very fun and I'm loving it. And now that I've done this, I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I can go back just doing a basic fantasy league. I have one league that has like 7 keepers. So like we kind of have that element there. But this Dynasty League has taken over my life. But you got to make sure you have people that are committed to it. That is for sure. Do I think the Yankees will make it back to the World Series? I mean, I think they have a team capable of doing it, without a doubt. And it's interesting to see how the AL will play out this year. I think like the Rangers, Red Sox, and Rangers, Red Sox, Orioles kind of stand out as like the main threats to me. Like teams that could be a tough team to handle for the American League. But that's about it. Even still, a lot of those teams have question marks. Yeah, I think the Tigers are probably the favorites for the AL Central. I think they're probably the favorites. I mean, the Guardians find a way too. So, like, I mean, like, yeah. But, like, they're not... The AL Central is such a weak division, you know? So I don't treat it in the same way as, like, how the Red Sox built their team and stuff. Ooh, Tigers up 3-0 versus the Mariners. Casey Mize into the third. Only 41 pitches. Nice. Love that for me. Will the Pirates win 10 games before May? I think so, yes. I know the Pirates aren't great, but I think they will win 10 games. Yes. But I get where you're getting at with that joke, though. I get where you're getting at there. Also, chat, have any of you tried Liquid Death? I got this today for myself while I was out. And I wanted to see what it was like. I got their Slaughtered Berry. It's like an iced tea. Like a fruit iced tea. It's not bad. Not bad.
So digging in, Gunnar Henderson.
Yeah, the AL Central is just not great. It really is a weak division. And, like, honestly, even look at the AL West. Like, the Astros, I think, can be solid. But, like, I think, like, the team to really look out for is the Rangers. Like, I think they just came off that World Series hangover last year. They have a great core of players. They have young guys who are coming up and will likely perform. Like, that's a team I would say I'm more so worried about than a team like the Astros right now. Come on, can this be a hit? Thank you. But yeah, it's a, I think the Yankees are probably one of the favorites still. And I think some people who are dropping them down the list quick just because, like, Garrett Cole got injured and starting off hurt or whatever, I don't think they know the depth of the moves that they made this offseason. Like, Belly and Goldschmidt really helped the depth of that lineup. And then Jazz being over at second. Like, I think they have a very good roster. One of, if not the best lineups in the AL, 1 through 9. Probably like 1 through 8, to be fair with you. More fair with you. I think third base is a question mark for the Yankees. So, like, I think they're still in a very good spot. And at least one of the favorites in the AL. That's basically the long-winded point I was getting at. Yeah, Twins. I don't know about the Twins, man. I really don't know. They had a good game today, I see. Harrison Bader went yard again. 4 innings out of Simeon Woods Richardson, and the White Sox actually had a pitcher not do well. But he still only had 2 earned. Never mind. He actually did do pretty solid. Is the White Sox pitching staff just, like, legit this year? Is that what's going on? Yeah, White Sox aren't competing. It's not their year. They're not competing anytime soon, no doubt. I agree with that sentiment. Ooh, Severino's giving up 4? Damn it, man. I have him in my other league. Oh. Yeah, I will say, I understand why it takes so much more time to play these with all these mini boss showdowns you got to do. Like, these add a good bit of time. Doing showdown. So, like, I have a feeling, like, right now, we've been playing for 40 minutes. This is about the time it took for me to just speed run the stadiums when I played on my own time. Albeit there was some delaying from me because I was doing other things. But, like, man. If it's like double the time to do the map with doing all the spaces, it's probably not worth the time. Probably not worth the effort. Also, probably worth noting, like, I think like what J Mills said, it's probably most efficient to just do it. Do a map until you get like the 100% odds on GOAT.
That's a ball.
And then if you can win on GOAT, then you're good.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And like, yes, you can get more packs by doing the whole map. But like, you could just also get the packs by playing the map again and just haphazardly running into the showdown bosses. So like, is it really much to worry about there? Is it really worth it just to keep on playing the map over and over again? I mean, is it really worth playing the map out entirely? Probably not. So like, if you could like just go the kind of efficient route, get the odds to like 100% in the stadiums, maybe that is the move. Because it's not going to add nearly as much time as doing every single space.
No, he's safe.
Got Batista. Nice, nice. Love that for you. Well, I think if you can handle GOAT, you should play GOAT. Yes. Just because it saves time. Like, I think I'm pretty confident I could win when locked in and focused. I could win basically all my games on GOAT versus the CPU. Because you got to remember, you have like an all-stacked diamond team against a live series team when doing stuff like this. But not everyone's going to be able to handle GOAT. So if you can't, then maybe you just take more time and raise those odds for legend difficulty. Do I think the Yankees losing Soto really bad? No, not at all. I think it wasn't bad, speaking they got Bellinger and Goldschmidt and Fried. It felt like if they were going to get Soto, it was probably going to be just Soto. It's going to be the large majority of their moves this offseason, and the Yankees made themselves a more fully fleshed out team with the moves they made. So, no, I don't think it's a bad thing at all. Soto was a lot of money. I would have loved him, but he's a lot of money. So as long as they were smarter with the rest of their money, then yeah, I think they're fine. Also, is like the Cubs offense legit? They got 5 runs on Sevy in the top of the 3rd? Are the Cubs legit? Like offensively?
That smash towards center.
Damn.
Varsho calls it in, 2 away.
Little League Park. I mean, they also did this in Arizona too. I know Arizona is kind of hitter friendly too, but like Severino dealt in his last start. You know, I think he could have a pretty solid year for him. Also, it's not like they're just hitting homers. I don't think. Also, I bet half the joke of what you're saying, J Mills, is calling it a Little League Park when we're Yankees fans. That's probably half the joke. Yeah, I don't think the Cubs have that depth in their bullpen, right? It's like besides Presley, how much do they even have in that pen? I don't know their roster up and down. I know like Porter Hodge is someone that's like that's a big name for him. That could really turn into like a really good back end reliever. But besides like Presley, what else do they even have bullpen wise? Eli Morgan. Yeah, Eli Morgan. Yeah. Okay. But if there's anything, you know, if they're in the run of things during the deadline and stuff, I mean, maybe you make a move for someone. You never know. SES drops a 94K PXP with common players mission 2 days after double PXP ends. That is such a troll. That is such a troll of a mission to drop. I haven't even read it yet, to be honest with you. What the program requirements are.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch.
See if he can go upstairs a little
King
bit.
Tuck in
Make sure you
Houston.
miss up and
I
out
mean,
of
you
the
guys got
zone.
Cam Smith?
Count 1-2.
And Cam Smith is supposed to be pretty legit.
Here's Ketel Marte.
But I get it. Seemed like the Astros were just not going to re-sign any of those guys any big deals.
Slings it across.
That just felt like the vibe.
Out on Marte. And now the first baseman, Babe Ruth. That's outside. Ball one.
6-run lead in the bottom of the fifth. Ooh. Ooh.
A swing and a miss.
No bueno.
That's strike one.
Cubs aren't re-signing Tucker. I mean, I think they're going to try their hardest. Is he going to likely be a free agent? Yeah. But they're going to try their hardest if he's a good fit.
That one ripped right
That's a pretty good
center
swing.
field.
High, deep. It's got a chance.
At the
Of course. Of course. How dare you?
And this is going to be a 2-out triple.
That is insanity, Clay. That is diabolical.
First pitch
I like the
is
sentiment of that
on.
program. It's like an April Fool's thing. Just drop a bunch of comments. Hell yeah. I'm interested to see if that changes at all. I like Shelfie's theory where he said he thinks they're just going to change them to 88 overalls after today.
Now that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to
Hey, I appreciate you hanging, Damien. You have a great one, buddy.
That's outside.
Ruth on third with 2 out.
Is a nice try, Ramon, even worth grinding for? I mean, value in a sound is in the beholder. To me, no. I honestly have no idea how, like, what the program is set up like. I just know you get a bunch of common cards out of it, EJ. I gotta look at it at some point once you get this Diamond Quest done.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again. with
See,
the
there's no
fastball.
finish? Yeah.
Slightly elevated, he just is having a hard time catching up.
It's a W troll. It is a funny troll. I like it.
Run scores easily.
If someone grinded that much PXP in one day, they need to be stopped.
Always feels good when you come through and get your team on the board first. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would.
Flashback cards. So
Good approach, paying
that's a good question, Sabres fan.
Foul back.
So
That's out of
there are
play.
3 different types of cards in Diamond Dynasty. Live Series, which are just your current Live Series cards. Legends, which are just any retired player who is not a current player getting a card. And then Flashbacks. Flashbacks are basically non-Live Series versions of the current MLB players. That's all it is. So, like,
Here's Lane
example, the gold Shohei Ohtani in that
this guy's great
Tokyo
speed.
Series program.
Pitcher's mind. If he
Yes, Ohtani is a current player, but it is a flashback,
Late with the
even if it's
swing
based
there.
off of a current year. It's just any card for a current player that isn't their Live Series.
definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch.
That's it.
inside. Really think the outer half is open.
That is what a flashback is. This Walker Buehler, current card, currently a Red Sox. It's based off of this year, but it's a flashback because it's not his Live Series. It's kind of trippy, especially when it's like based off of like a current year. But yeah, that's a flashback.
And that is out of play.
And I will check that rank. I will check that program and see what it says in specific. If you want to tell me what the mission is you're referring to.
Swing and a miss.
I also have no idea what that program looks like today. I don't even know what they added. Did they add like missions for like event wins and wins in the different modes and stuff? Because from what I heard they did that.
O'Neal on the move. Brings it in. And there are 2 down. Now it's
What is the timer for? It is how long it's taking me to do a full Diamond Quest run, like doing the entire map. I'm trying to see how long it takes just play a Diamond Quest map, taking over every space in comparison to
That will end the inning.
doing just like rushing to the stadiums on the map and just getting in and out of them.
To start the second, Cade Smith.
I'm testing for
So
science.
they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here.
Yeah, Batista is in there. Yep.
Where it is.
I will get him at some
Yes, he
point.
did. That's a swing.
What does that Bautista's attributes look like? Does he have good enough contact? I have a feeling he's someone that gets a little too low of contact to really be great to use on GOAT difficulty or Legend difficulty.
And he starts his afternoon
But I will
off
definitely take a
with
look.
double.
He was
85, 65,
over that
eek.
one. That pretty much
Fun
sets
card,
the
though.
zone down the middle, and those are the
I would be
ones
using him if I were on
that
All-Star and Hall of Fame.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Oh, he hit him.
Wow, you hit your own guy, Jose Ramirez. I see how his Cade Smith
Digs in now.
Well, he didn't miss by much
has a mission
right
from events in
there,
BR.
but was
Got
just
it,
enough
got
to
it.
flip him on the way in.
Got it.
Ball left field. Quan has this one sized up. Puts it away for the out. One away.
But yeah, remind me after we do this map, we'll look at that program and we'll do it before we play BR. We're going to try to play a full run of BR tonight and see how it goes. At the very least, play 10 games of BR. I just want to like get a guesstimate for how long it takes. Well, I guess I don't need to play 10 games. You know, if I play 5 games and it takes like an hour, then I could probably guess, depending on how many quits I get, that another 5 games will likely take another hour, you know? Basically, I'm grinding a bunch of stubs this week. I'm trying to get 1 million stubs in a week. And I am trying to find what would be the most optimal path for me to get said stubs. Trying to decide how much BR and Diamond Quest I'm going to want to play to get them stubs. So we're kind of seeing how long it takes to do the things today, so I can make a strategic plan. Kyle Tucker supercharge? Really? How so? And that's gonna be that. Started a roll call of Jay's game? Hell yeah. Roll calls are fun. I love roll calls. Some people really don't like that Yankee fans do that at games, but I think it's cool. 4 straight games with the homer, first ever for him. Ooh. That is definitely probable. I could definitely see that happening. Thing is, I'm not really like banking on diamonds getting supercharged because a lot of times they're dying. Okay, Clase, find the damn zone. Brother!
Outside the strike zone. That one finds the zone. 3-1. Right through there.
Gosh.
Santana on at first. Nobody out. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
100 miles an hour, foul that off. That's a good piece of swinging. I won't say hitting because he didn't get a knock, but a good piece of swinging to keep the at bat alive.
Jesus H. Christ. What was that at bat? Every perfect pitch was going outside of the zone. And Clase has 89 walks per 9.
John Kenzie Noel, the next to hit.
Sorry, we got to lock in for a moment here. What's up, KR Magnolia? Hello, hello.
Here's a player known for playing better in day games, which is not always the case. I mean, day games are different, bro. Things change from game times to your daily routine, but he sure makes the transition look easy.
We got to make sure we don't give up a run here. That's one thing you can't do on GOAT if you're going to play these games. You can't give up a run. I mean, you can, I guess, but like, I don't want to. To get it done nice and easily, you know, a 1-0 game would be ideal here.
They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Oh, man.
We'll do it again. 2 on, 1 out.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Huge. Okay, needed that.
Center field.
You ever had one of those moments where you accidentally slip into like 8K stubs?
That's a really nice play.
I think so. I would like to say. I think. What's up, Crazy Jacob? Hello, hello. This last game, no, this is actually the first stadium game, but it's 100% odds to get the card on a GOAT difficulty. That's why we were playing GOAT. So it's not like they're the biggest stakes ever, but I've spent so much time going for the full thing. It's like I gotta win this, or I've wasted all this time. Thank you. God, someone finally freaking threw strikes. Playing at night consistency's gone better. Oh,
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is
You don't like the batter's eye here? Like, that's a problem for you, J-Mills?
Witt in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
I feel like that's not my problem. I don't have a problem with it at all. Also, can you change the time of the game when you're the away team in this situation?
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Damn it. You're staying up to watch me and you got state testing? Please get enough sleep for your state testing. I have a channel called Scan Live on YouTube. It's my VOD channel. So any streams get uploaded on there. So if you miss anything live when it happened, you can watch the full thing there. So I would recommend, especially if you have state testing, get your sleep. If you want to, of course. And I'll have this up tomorrow, so you can watch it on the Scan Live channel. I don't know if I have a command for it in the YouTube chat. I need it. If I gotta add that as a command.
And out of here. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
We do. So you can check out that channel right there. And yeah, and this goes to everyone. We upload our VODs on there, so if you miss streams, they are available to watch on YouTube on Scan Live. That is the place to find it all. I have been trying to consistently post the VODs on there for basically every stream. There have been the occasional streams where I haven't, but this stream will be posted on there. Wow. All right, let's end this here. Yeah, Ottavino back in the Yankees, and I don't think he was bad today. I don't know how much he pitched, but I like him. I like them taking a gamble on him. I think they mainly they picked him up because Devin Williams went on paternity leave. God. And yeah, I feel like it's a good move for that reason.
Makes the grab, one down. Here comes Lane Thomas.
Man, my PC is kind of struggling to record things at the same time. Me no likey.
And that'll bring the tying run to the
Yeah, congrats on the sex, Devin Williams. Congrats. What's up, prods? Hello.
Flied to right his first time. That one at triple digits. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team.
But yeah, I like Ottavino. I like them taking a gamble on him, seeing how it works out. Worst case scenario, Devin Williams comes back after paternity leave and they're good to go. Best case scenario, they find themselves in a situation like Tim Hill, where someone who has the potential to be a pretty good reliever kind of struggles for a bit, and the Yankees kind of unlock that potential again, you know? So I love it.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Gonna have to have a little more discipline in future at bats.
I gotta see if there's anything called taking up a lot of PC resources.
You usually see a swing and miss or weak contact in the infield.
Because, man, my PC be struggling right now.
Take strike 1. They're down to their final strike. The Guardians down to their final strike.
Bang. All right, big win right there. Hooray.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini
Confetti?
blowout. Nice job.
Where are you, Confetti?
And a great job
Oh,
by the
God.
pitching staff to shut 'em out.
2-0 your final.
We gotta restart things.
For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sean.
Not the stream. Stream will not be restarting, but I gotta restart a couple things here quick. Man, today is just not a day my PC wanted to be, wanted to work nice and easily. It wanted to be a bit of a hassle today. You live inside my PC? Oh, do you? Do you live inside my PC? How's it doing in there? Is it nice and hot? You're probably working up a sweat if you live in my PC. Are you the little hamster wheel turning the power supply, you know? What's up, Shadow? How are you doing, buddy? Hello, hello. Do I know if the show is coming to Game Pass? I don't think it's coming this year. If it were coming to Game Pass, it's probably would have been already. Unfortunately. Sauna goes crazy.
Good job, well done.
The sauna goes crazy, man. All right, so we should have gotten both cards. We did. And just at the stadium, we have a few standard packs, a bunch of bronze packs, which suck, but a couple silver packs too. But a bunch of standard, which is nice. I like the extra packs, but like we're not even halfway through taking up every space. This is like double the amount of time in general to get this done. Sorry, chat. Those pops probably really throw you off. It's my whenever I stop recording things on OBS, it makes a popping noise. So I know that it works properly. I know it's probably very silly, but yeah. Apologies for the little popping that you hear.
The count.
Man, it is funny going from GOAT difficulty to facing Valenzuela in the showdown, and like the way his changeup comes into the zone literally looks like a slow pitch softball pitch. Kind of ridiculous. Okay, Scott. I hope you don't make that noise. Are you like the one guy in a one GIF when he goes like, nice? Well, I guess it's more than just a GIF. It's like a show reference, but that guy, the nice. Hit me with it, Shadow. Hit me with it. Yeah, PC wanted the night off. Honestly, it's probably because I was using it a ton. And when I use it a bit and then I stream, it kind of struggles. Because, I don't know, just because I use it for a while. So I like to give it a good restart typically, but I did not today. It's probably why I was running into some weird things, or there's some better way for me to optimize my recording settings. Yeah, hit me with it, Shadow. But Chad, let me ask you, if you are grinding the game or anything right now, what are we up to? What is the grind? Are we grinding that new program? If you are, I'm definitely going to need your meta strategies, because I want to speedrun that thing, if I can. I want to get that done nice and quick once you get this Diamond Quest done. Just get it done and out of the way. Because playing BR is going to take a lot of energy. Especially because I'm going to friggin' suck. I know it. A Severine. Oh, is that base loaded or no? Base is empty for the Cubs, I think. I hope it's not bases loaded. Oh, it is bases loaded. Oh my God! Please get out of it, Severino. Please. Yes, sit down, Seiya. I gotta swing at strikes. I'm not swinging at strikes. Bye. Oh, bye, Shadow. I'm so confused. He says, I see. Hi, Scan. How you doing? I want to see your opinion. I say, okay. And then you said, bye. Well, bye, Shadow. Bye. Yeah, a little squibby, little weak hit. Yeah, Dalton rushing. Yeah. Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know how I didn't know about MLB beginning before, like, kind of recently, but it is very clutch during times like this. Having like the 4 games up is so sick, man. I wish I was able to just pull it up on my cable subscription. Like, I wish it just played on MLB Network or had like a dedicated channel with it, like Red Zone. But it's nice that it's on MLB TV at least. I can just pull up my TV nice and easily. There we go. See, we're good. We're good. We're good. I want the silver pack from the showdown. Mariners still down 3-0 too. Love seeing Casey Mize just deal. This, in terms of fantasy advice to anyone who's a fantasy baseball person out there, the vibe I'm getting, in case you did not notice, it feels like it's kind of obvious information. But it feels like any pitcher going into Seattle, pitching a game, has a very high likelihood of succeeding. Like, Seattle is like easily the most pitcher-friendly park. And that Mariners offense is looking like absolute booty cheeks this year. So if you want to take a flyer on someone who's pitching a game in Seattle, you might have some good chances with that, with how it's going so far. New program is pointless, you think? I feel like there's a chance that if you get the cards, like Shelfie is theorizing on Twitter, that it's just like an April Fool's Day prank, that they're just commons. And tomorrow there'll be like 88 overalls, or like there will be other 88 overall cards in that program. So if you got the commons, then you would get something for your time anyway. That is the vibe that I get from it. There's no way to confirm that, but pre-pack for 0 cost. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get that. I gotta make sure I get that. That should have been GG's, but I suck. What's up, Banana Boy? Howdy, howdy. Like, I don't know. I feel like I would be shocked if they did genuinely release a program that had no purpose. You know? I don't even know how it works, because I literally haven't sat down and looked at it. Which is kind of funny, but we will make sure. I'll look at it after this game just so I can see what it's like. We'll take a little hiatus. We know that it's going to take so damn long to do this Diamond Quest. And that's going to be a line out to end it. Rip. No silver pack for me. What? I wanted the silver pack. I should remember that there would have been like one more of them had I beaten that when quantifying everything. All right, we're just going to go back this way. Do this. Yeah, it's been... Anyway, what am I saying? Let's just go back. I want to go back and check it. Sorted programs. So yeah, you get all 4 of these guys. Wow. No new packs today. But like, it's just a program with comments. So you have these moments. They give you 16, so they get you up to here. Then you have missions, so 500 PXP with common players, 64 PXP. That's quick. That's quick. 64 PXPs in and out of games. So this gives you 20s. That gives you up to 34. And then stat missions. Errors, batter strikeouts, give up hits, batter strikeouts. Nice. So it's intentionally playing bad. And then you collect them, you get this deluxe pack. Okay. That's neat. And it'll expire at noon Pacific. Okay, I don't know if I believe the theory that Shelfie has anymore. I guess there's a chance that this ends up being something. But, like, it's a quick thing. to get up to the 4 cards. That's the vibe. This is like, if you have no life and you want to just get trolled by the game, then you go for it. I mean, someone's going to do it. Someone's going to get that. I have a feeling someone's going to find a way to get that done. Ran on GOAT. That's big brain. That's big brain. Play on GOAT to make the strikeouts. Easy. 2. Pull Judge. Do you sell? I can't make that decision for you. Because it really depends on what you're trying to do with stubs or if you're going for collections. Me, I go for live series collections. If I pull Judge, I would be selling them because I already have them. But if I didn't, I would be keeping them. Because I keep all those big boy diamonds. I go for them first, then I get all the cheaper ones along the way. Lawrence Butler is a single and run. Shout out Lawrence Butler, by the way. Someone who I think is going to have a very solid year this year. I am excited for him.
Runner in scoring position, no outs.
True, stack your infield. Yup. Yeah, it's like all backwards. That's kind of cool. I kind of like the prospect of it. It's like a funny little gimmick. I would never complete the whole thing. Don't go for the whole thing. Don't go for the nice try, Ramon. Please don't. For any of my friends that talk to Pasa, do we know if Pasa's going for the nice try, Ramon? I feel like he is a threat to go for the nice try, Ramon, and I'm scared for his sanity.
Got him looking for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out. Larkin in the box now. Takes strike 1.
Probably get it during Moonshot. I mean, fair. Fair point. Walk off inside the Parker? Hell yeah. That's a wild one. Was that an online game, Vince? Or was it an offline game? If that was online, that's insanity. You had to lock in Bueller, get Santander. Nice. Oh, do you not like Walker Bueller, Celtics? Have you already given up on Walker Bueller? On what time is it for me? 11:09 p.m. Welcome to my Lego City. Wait, quite the name. Events. Oh, you're a maniac, Vince. I didn't even know they had an event that was locked at Polo. I'm out of the loop.
So 2 balls and no strikes.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count.
Oh, and that would be the show. Okay. I figured you were saying that as like, oh, I hate Walker Bueller in real life, so.
He's got it. Both runners tagging.
Gotcha. I feel like he's probably a respectable card. Is he absolutely booty cheeks for you?
Up to the plate.
Frames, can we not do this? Can we not do this, Frames? Gosh. Lock it in. 13 runs in the game with him because he was terrible. Oh. Well, yeah, that'll explain that. And I just lost this moment. Cool.
6-3. It's a double play.
Gotcha, Celtics. Gotcha. Yeah, there aren't many cards I have a multi-year grudge with. I'll be honest. I really don't know of any, to be honest with you. Hatred runs deep. I mean, speaking of a Red Sox fan, it definitely does run deep. That is for sure. For sure runs deep.
Last chance
all right.
team. And into the box for Baltimore.
Let's keep her going. What's up, Heather? If that is your real name. Howdy, howdy.
And it's 0-2.
No ball, 2
Bang.
strikes.
A swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. Ripken at the plate now, and that's inside.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if there are any cards I have a grudge with where I would never use them because of something like that. I mean, over every single year, Francisco Lindor owns me in this game. Someone I can never get out and is an automatic homer against me.
It's a strikeout, and the Orioles down to their final out.
I used to have a grudge with Ryan Fierben back in the day. In the days of MLB The Show 19, he was the knuckleball guy. And I had a grudge with him. That is for sure.
Got him, and that's the ball game.
If you've been around for a minute, and by a minute I mean 6 years, yeah, you probably would know about my grudge with Ryan Fierben. But we are long alpha from that. It's been years. You can't with Acuna, really? Low key, I really do well with Acuna cards, and like it's one of those guys that I don't really use enough of. Like I typically will get an Acuna, and I'll be like, "Oh, I'm so good with them," but I want to use someone else. It's so weird. Ooh. Banger.
Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Leading off, Mark McGuire.
All right, another pitching moment. Nice. Nice and easy. I think I just need to strike out someone. No. We just need to not give up a walk or a runner, I don't think.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
To the bench with you.
Struck him out.
Bidgie out.
Leadoff man is out here in the 8th.
I'm trying to think of like good cards that other people love that I could just never use. I can't think of many, at least off the top of my head. It's a tough one.
And takes a look at a called strike. 2 down, nobody
You're the
out.
best MLB The Show player, no offense. Is that supposed to be offensive? Hold up. How is that offensive? How do you mean no offense? Did you mean to say something else? I appreciate it. I don't think it's true, but I appreciate it. But what do you mean no offense? I'm so YouTube chat, you guys just surprise me every day. I love it. Go to first one. Oh God. I hate that for you, Karam. I hate that for you. Yeah, I've been lucky to not have any freeze-offs and not really deal with much over the last couple of years. But some people are just not as lucky. Oh, you got to make me strike out, Steve. They'll never make me hate you, Steve.
Check swing, called strike. In there at the knees, and a count is
They'll never make me hate you. I'm sorry.
Huge strikeout there. Marte in the box now.
What's up, Plum? Hello, dude. The Incredible Plum. Can I just say that is an elite name? Welcome on in, dude. Yeah, but throw it the second there. That is the place that the ball needs to be thrown.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jordan.
Also, Mr. Misfit, I appreciate the Twitch follow, dude. Chat, by the way, we're live on both Twitch and YouTube right now. I'm talking to like a couple chats at once. I'm not a maniac who's talking to themselves. I promise. I guess in a sense I'm talking to myself because I'm sitting in a room by myself in my house talking to a microphone, but you know. There are different chats, so if you happen to like one platform or the other, we're live on both Twitch and YouTube. Also, Casey Mize, 6 shutout? Or did he even pitch? No, he didn't even pitch 6. Damn it, they took him out before 6 innings? They didn't let him get... Like, what was his pitch count? Or did they even let him get the quality start? I mean, I'll take it. He's slated to get a win still. Would have loved the quality start for fantasy. What's up, J-Hark? How are you doing, dude? Also, Phantom Criminal, I appreciate the follow on Twitch. Na, 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 na.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Bowl for 2.
Real Karam. That Mariners offense is tough. And with that stadium, it's like... it makes it even tougher. At least Randy's having a good little start. And, you know, it's like, what? That offense feels like it's just Randy Rosarena and Julio Rodriguez right now. Feels like it's that way. I know Ryan Bliss had like a pretty good first game, I think. But that's about it. That offense is dead. The fact that like they got rowdy at first. Ugh. That team is in a weird spot right now. You respect Judge for that game? Yeah, that game was crazy. That Judge game was crazy. That Yankee game was just crazy in general. If I'm a Brewers fan, with how these first 4 games have gone, I am very concerned about that pitching staff. They're not going to give up like 10 runs every game, but like, man, they have given up so many runs. They gave up so many runs versus the Yankees in those couple games. people were convinced the torpedo bats were like overpowered and breaking things in baseball. Over 3 games. That's how many runs they've given up to the Yankees. Or they did give up to the Yankees. And then they went to, God, which team did they give up 10, 11 runs to today? I forgot who they played. But no, they got pooped on. They won tonight? Wait, really? What the heck did I see? Was it yesterday then? Was it yesterday's game they gave up a bunch? My bad. I swore I saw a tweet where they gave a bunch of runs. The Royals, yeah. Was it the night before they gave up a lot of runs? Or did whatever tweet I see was entire misinformation? Because there's a chance it is. You can't trust anything on that platform anymore. GSL live series of Tani for stubs? I don't know. I like going for live series collections, so I keep the big boy cards for live series collections. That's how I play. It's not for everyone, though. It really just depends on what your goal is. I think it's not a bad idea to keep the card, try him, and see how he does for your team. But you have a lot of holes in your team that you need to fill elsewhere, and it's not bad to sell them either.
Runner in scoring position.
They shut out the Royals? Okay.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Who did they have start today? Did they go through the rotation once yet? I don't think so. It was a game 4. Whoever they had start did well, though. You take that after his first few games. Yeah, so yesterday they scored 10. Okay, so it was yesterday's game I saw. I remember seeing that and I was like, oh my God, man. This Brewers staff, they should be better than this. They normally have a pretty good staff. All right, just for the sake of it, I'm going to play on Legend. 94% chance of getting the card. I believe in those odds. And even if I don't get it, it really doesn't make much of an impact for me because we're just testing this for science. If so be it, the 6% odds that I don't get the player end up coming through this game, I deserve it. That Braves-Dodgers game looking good so far. 1-0 Braves. Man, someone's got to beat the Dodgers. Someone's got to beat them. Yeah, I should take a look at my fantasy team. 57-point day so far. Mize with 19, and he's slayed for the win, so that'll be a couple more. But Doug has Logan Gilbert. Oh, and Michael King. Oh, Michael King having a solid start. 11 strikeouts. Ooh.
Andrew Abbott. What do you got on him, Chris?
Wait, did that say he... Wait, did it say he gave up a homer? But doesn't have an earned run? No, okay, no. That I don't know how to do that. HB. What the heck is an HB? Am I stupid? Chat, do you know what HB stands for? Not hit batter, I don't think. Because one of the players in our league has an HB and a point for the HB, and I don't know what the HB is. Hit bat. That's what. That was my guess. But I don't think you should get points for hitting batters, right? Actually, wait. No, he does have. No, it probably is hit batter. It probably is hit batter. I'm just stupid and didn't have it set right. He lost a point for a hit batter. Professional streamer who knows how to read. Ugh! So stupid sometimes, chat. I'm so stupid sometimes. It's a damn shame. Favorite all-time Diamond Dynasty card? One singular card is tough. I would say, if I were to come up with a top 5, or I say a top 3, the 3 that come to mind here, like cards that I loved and give me the most nostalgia. 97 overall, Signature Series, Giancarlo Stanton, and MLB 19. That's one of the 3. I would say, was it MLB 19 or MLB 20 where Glaber got a finest? I think it was 19. Yeah, it was 19. He got his first finest card. That is definitely number 2 in favorite all-time Diamond Dynasty cards. I know it's not 99, but these are the cards that mean something to me. And then last one, I'm trying to think over the last couple years. And like even 21, what cards I loved. And it's honestly kind of tough.
in the box now. Take strike one.
No balls.
This isn't a top 3, I don't think. I think this is a top 5. So someone just outside of like my favorites.
Three, and that's
The Lightning, Fernando Tatis Jr. in MLB 20. So the year before he was the cover athlete, he got a 99 overall Lightning card, I think. Something like that. That card, iconic MLB The Show card.
swings and misses.
Daily Cycle card from 23. That's a good choice. It's a great choice.
Got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Yeah, so HB was a hit batter. I'm just an idiot.
Slider, it's just filthy, man. And
Fantasy is fun. If you can get it with together with people, Marcus, it's fun, man.
breaks a ton.
I highly suggest it. Even if it's just like a basic surface level fantasy league where you redraft every year, whatever it is, it's fun. Fantasy kind of opens the door for you to keep track of like more baseball if you don't currently. Like watching players who are on your fantasy team is so fun. Almost like in a similar sense to like sports gambling is. I don't gamble. It's not something I like to do. But you know, it's like fun in a similar way where like if you bet someone's over on homers for a day and you watch them that day, you root for them like they're a player on your own team. So kind of like that with fantasy.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Now the left fielder, Manny Ramirez.
MVP Harper. What a banger card.
Front there as he swings
Banger
to
card.
it.
All right, this might sound like an odd pull, but I'm going to say Signature Series Lou Gehrig.
Swing
I think it was did he get the 6 series? And it's either that or like his milestone I think he had in 21.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
One of those two Lou Gehrigs. Lou Gehrig is always a card I've done ridiculously well with. He's always had one of my favorite swings, probably my favorite swing in general.
That one
So I feel like I would put that as top 3. But I would say my favorite, most iconic Diamond Dynasty card ever is Gleyber Torres' 95 overall in MLB 19,
Contact leads to the double.
with a close second being his first diamond he got in MLB 18. And then that's it.
Now it's going to be Paul O'Neill. Swing and a
Yeah, the
high
SIG I think was from 19, and then 20,
Fraley makes the catch.
19 or 20, one of those 2 years. And then 21, he got a milestone. Maybe 20, he got
Now batting James
like a different series. I don't remember what year it was. It's all a blur at this point.
Being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the
Ooh, the
strike
Trey Turner WBC card was incredible. Love that pull. Love that pull of a card.
the pitch.
Yeah, that Trey Turner finest in MLB 21 was elite.
Cruising along.
It was 21, I think, right? Yeah, he had the All-Star Game card. That's all-time, like, traumatic card for me. All-Star Game Trey Turner in MLB 21. That is one of the all-time traumatic Diamond Dynasty cards for me. Ooh, loved Murakami. That's top. That's a big one for me.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. Here's the swing and a line drive and a base
Finest
hit.
Trey we got in 21. Yep.
That extends
Ooh, the
the
Dr. Smooth card. Ooh, that's an interesting pull. I love it. Those are the best, though. I feel like the people's favorite cards in Diamond Dynasty, in many cases, are for that type of player that you're like, that maybe isn't the biggest household name or is typically the best card,
That's three
but then you
for
just
strike.
get to use them and you're like, oh my god, this is insane. You know? That's what I felt back in MLB 19 when I first played Diamond Dynasty. I remember 99 SIG Series Vlad, 99 or 97 SIG Series Stanton. Both those cards I loved. But that year, people were not using those cards. It was like Mickey Mantle, Willie Mays. As you know, Mantle was in 20. That was his first year. 19, it was Willie Mays and Ken Griffey Jr., guys like that in their outfield. I think that was the year Cody Bellinger had his finest too. Bellinger and Yelich.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr.
So, like,
rushing.
for me,
Nobody out.
using those guys was like weird. But I have so many like great moments with those cards. Edward Julian WBC card. Wow. I don't remember anyone liking that card too much.
Score.
I remember the Kensuke Kondo card. That card was pretty dang fun. Wow, the A's are sending out Severino for 106 pitches in the 6th. Really? They're letting them throw like 110 this early in the season?
Anytime one of your hitters gets drilled, it catches everyone's attention.
Diabolical,
And
man.
You know what? It kind of gets you
They're like, hey, you know, you're going to be our biggest contract of all time. Bring it. Go out there and throw 110 pitches in on April 1st. Do I like Roger Clemens? I don't like him because I faced him last night on Legend difficulty, and he dotted my life away. He made me look like an infant trying to hit a full-blown adult major league pitcher. It was embarrassing. So right now, no. But I'm sure when I have 99 Clemens, I will love him. Funny enough, I pitched well with his gold, though. Adley using it? Bro, Ben. I think a lot of people are going to be giving it a go. I don't think everyone's going to use it. But I think a lot of people are going to give it a go and are going to really like it. The logic the Yankees put out really makes sense. Like, if you're a player who doesn't barrel the ball much and you just naturally hit the ball in that part of the bat, why not use the torpedo bat and have, like, the bulk of the wood be in that part of the bat? It's, like, so smart. It's kind of crazy to almost think about it took this long for someone to come up with something like that. When, for God knows how long, for literally the entirety of baseball history, and really since barreling has really been the objective for people over, like, recent years, people would just say, you know, just learn to hit the barrel forehead. And it took this long for someone to be like, how about we make the bat different? Oh, my. Electro with the fat raid. Hello, everyone. Welcome on in. What is good? Tribal? There is no way. That is what we are coming on in with the Electro raid. Hey, welcome on in, everyone. If you guys are coming in from Electro's stream, appreciate you. Shout out to Electro. W Mods actually shouting out the streamer who raided. You have joined us on an interesting day. I am playing this Diamond Quest map, trying to get it done as fast as possible. We're about to finish it. So, I know, Diamond Quest, offline gameplay, not the most fun, but in about a few minutes, we're probably going to play some Battle Royale. So, if you want to see some chaos and see me absolutely get my butt kicked online, we're about to get into the thick of it here in a moment. But Electro, I appreciate the raid, buddy. I hope the stream went well. I appreciate sending the crowd over. Electro has been around MLB The Show here for a minute. I know a lot of you guys probably know him from his Madden stuff he does. But I've known Electro around here for a little while now. Before you might have seen him on doing his Madden stuff. So it's cool to see how he's been doing and seeing all you guys come on in. We know him from the P. Diddy parties. Oh. Also, I don't want the ad, buddy. I don't want the ads to play. I set my ads to a minimum. I literally don't care about the ads. But they play anyway, and I hate it. I'm not hitting anyone with an ad. I'm not doing it. I don't want to play the ads. All right, we should just bunt out here. This is enough. This is enough. Play the ads? No! I'm like the Spotify guy who's like, want a break from the ads? Like, I'm giving you the break from the ads. Take it. I make such a little amount of on ads on here. It's genuinely not worth my time. It genuinely is not. I'm in a position where I post a lot of YouTube stuff, and that's how I support myself financially. So I really don't need to worry about Twitch at all. Like, that is a very serious point. I will not play the ads, so I don't want to. What are the ads anyway? Good question. I assume just the Twitch ads are what people are yelling about me about, right? You're telling me to play the Twitch ads? But it's different for everyone. Everyone's in different positions and how they support themselves as being a full-time creator, or even if they are full-time. But me, you know, we just stream for the vibes, man. We stream for the vibes. We don't play the ads nearly as much as some other people do. Oh, I got you. I got you, Nick. Yeah, shout out Twitch Turbo, by the way. If you don't know what Twitch Turbo is, you should look into it if you hate watching ads. This is the only chat to ask for ads. I mean, you know, that just W support.
And that's
If you
a
have
wrap.
chatters who are willing to watch ads
Good job, kid.
to support the creator, I mean, you got a W community there. People will complain at the bare minimum of ads sometimes, even like the unpreventable ones. And like, I can't do anything about it. Go on Twitch. I can't do nothing about it. Ideally, I would run no ads on these streams, on all these streams. I like stream this a couple times of the week right now, and it's like not something that I spend much time on. So like, I don't want to play ads in general. Also, let's split this. Did that say it took me? Okay, so got it. So it took me an hour and 40 minutes to get the full map done. That's insanity. That is a lot of time just to get the map done in like the same reward, just some extra packs. Which I mean, you got 12 packs, a ballin' pack, a couple silver packs. I don't think that's worth all my time and effort to do the full map. I feel like it's only worth doing the full map if you just can't play on GO difficulty in these games. So I'm not even going to bother when grinding this. We're just going to do like a kind of optimized path, but let's do a little channel point prediction. Do you guys want to do a channel point prediction? You want to bet your bing bongs? Unfortunately, it's only a Twitch thing. I can't do it on YouTube. Sorry, YouTube folk. But you guys want to run a prediction? Do you want to gamble on how many diamonds I pull with your bing bongs? I hope you do, because we're going to run a prediction anyway. Nice. I typed the wrong thing. All right. Start prediction. Let's see here. I think we just keep it at the scan pull a diamond. This is almost the equivalent of having 14 standard packs with the diamond odds. They're 1 of 50. These, we're not going to get a diamond. It's not even possible out of the bronzes. And this is just a one ball and as a habit pack. So vote. Do you think I pull 1 diamond out of these packs to open? And while you vote, I'll open these bronze packs because I'm not expecting the most. And they could maybe give you a vibe check for what my pack luck is going to be. But chat, vote. Use your bing bongs. Do you think? Oh, ignore the part that says chase pack. Do I pull a diamond out of any of these packs? Okay, vote away. Ignore the chase pack fault. I actually clicked the wrong thing to like copy paste the previous prediction, and I left the chase pack part in there. L streamer, can we get an L scan in the chat? It's a deserved L scan. Open packs nerd. I am. You guys got to predict first. Once you predict, we'll open the packs. Gosh. Put my mortgage on diamond. Oh my, Drew. That is impressive that you could afford a house with your bing bongs. Good for you. I own the stock of bing bongs. I have infinite bing bongs and I still can't afford a house. Must be a different world out there in the Midwest. L streamer won't run ads. I mean, that makes an L streamer. Fair enough. Fair enough. You'll get an ad break at some point, though. You'll get one at some point. Stop giving me Rob Ref Snyder. This is a bad sign. Rob Ref Snyder, former Yankee. Ew. That's crazy, Drew. That's crazy. Favorite card ever? Oh, did I answer that? Like I answered that before. But like I answered it. Probably Gleyber Torres. MLB The Show 19. Yeah, 19 was the year. I think he had like a postseason card in 20. But 19 is a card I really loved. All right, last bronze pack. Let's see how this prediction went. Let's see who voted where. Here we go. 47,000 points. We got 5K. So you put your mortgage, Drew, you put your mortgage on yes. And was that only 5K points? Do you have such a that little amount of points? How many points did you put on it? Only 5K points. That's like 2 text-to-speeches. Is that your entire mortgage? That is concerning. If that is your whole mortgage. Okay, let's rip these open. Start off with the standard packs. We'll do a couple of standards to start. And just remember, only diamond players count for diamonds, not diamond equipment and stuff. Not diamond equipment or jerseys, anything like that. They don't count. Because they're poo-poo and are not worth value. I believe in Joe Hendry. And then if the vibes shift from these packs, we'll go to the silvers. And I know it's kind of finicky to go through and sell, but my goal is to make 1 million stubs in a week. And I need to sell everything that I can that is a duplicate. So, that is why I will be taking my time, even selling these poo-poo commons that might not get bought for much. Because I need stubbies. If I get Shohei, you will donate $500. Okay, I'm holding it to that. I'm holding it to that. I hope you have the $500 to donate, Casey. I hope you do, buddy. Because I will hold you to it. And if you don't have the $500, you better own up to it now. Or that may result in a ban. And you don't want that. It probably won't. It really doesn't matter to me. But, you know. Just saying, you know, if you're throwing out $500 donos for something and I actually do it, you may make an enemy out of me. If it was all a lie, you know? J-Ram and Marte. Nice, nice. Yeah, I think it's really big to get like the big boy diamonds like those guys first. That's how I really go about it. And that's why I'm trying to spend this next week to really allocate the time to do it. Because like I just need a couple more of those big boys. And then just all like the diamonds in between. It's not like I need 1.1 million stubs, but I'm about halfway done. And I haven't even done things like BR too much or anything. It's just been doing other things. I haven't been like grinding stubs that much over the past like week. So like, I think I can really get close to getting collections done by just grinding for stubs. Whether it's like Diamond Quest, BR, a combination of both. All right, we're going to silvers. Vibes aren't feeling good on those. The silver packs have given me some crazy luck so far. I pulled Bobby Witt out of one. I pulled Ellie De La Cruz out of one as well, and Mason Miller. And they have the same pack odds as the standard packs. Hey, we got a gold there. That's a good vibes right there. Back this way. Come on, are the packs heating up? Are they heating up? But yeah, chat, I play all no money spent. I get collections done, no money spent each year. I think it's more fun to play the game that way with how much I play MLB The Show. So, I do not buy packs. So whenever we get pack openings like this, we try to enjoy them when they happen. Because, yeah. Being a no money spent boy, you know, you don't always have packs to open all the time. Ooh, Noah Murdoch. MLB The Show grinder. The odds are looking like it's going to have to be the Ballin' is a Habit pack. Come on, MLB The Show. We got Drew's mortgage on the line for this, man. No way Ramon would just let someone's mortgage just slip aside in channel points. Just because poor little Scan didn't pull a diamond out of these packs. One more standard. Okay, it's down to Ballin' is a Habit pack. All right, it's all down to this. Does this pack have the diamond? Let's see, let's see, let's see. Do you believe, chat? Do you believe? Do you believe? W non-believers, W non-believers. You know the Scan vibe. You know the pack luck really is mid. You're a real one. You know ball. W non-believers for being smart. Congratulations. Enjoy the channel points. Enjoy the bing bongs. Enjoy the bing bongs. I mean, not the worst gold ever to pull, I guess. Ew, JD Davis. Did they not move Tyler Freeman to the Rockies yet? I know they did some transactions recently, but they still have him on the Guardians? That's weird. I guess. All right. Wow. All right. So what we learned from Diamond Quest is that it is basically over double the time to do the full map. It is a ridiculous amount of time to do that just for low extra packs. I will not be doing that to try to make the most stubs. That is for sure. Definitely won't be. And now we'll play some BR, I think. I guess we'll quickly do these moments in this program just to get it started. And you're miserable? I'm so sorry, Bull. I'm trying. If I grind BR, it's going to be very selective, I think. And I'm not going to try to play it too much. Because it does drive me insane too. And I don't want to do that. It is not worth it for me to just lose my mind. Boo, 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 boo. We'll pull up the Dodger game. That seems like a fun game going on between Braves and Dodgers. 1-0 in the 5th. Are you going to load up the moment game? Are you going to work? Getting a 9-1. Bro, I was 6-0 with a Skeens run at 8. I had Skeens at 8 wins and I choked it. I didn't even get up to Skeens for 8. It killed me inside. That's like, yeah, I don't think I want to play BR much. And the thing is like, it's sweatier, so it's tougher to go flawless. But also, there's something with how BR played the day I played it. It felt like I was swinging in jelly. It felt like I could not swing on time for the life of me, and it drove me nuts. Like, the connection felt like I was playing on a PS2, connected to dial-up. It drove me nuts. I don't know if it's always that way with BR in particular, but I hated it. Hated how it felt. And it got to my head. So hopefully if I play BR, the connection isn't just absolute butt cheeks. If I don't get this first try, you have to discard your best player. Okay, I don't think I'll be doing that. I don't think I'll be discarding Shohei Ohtani. If I don't get this moment on first try. I don't think I'll be doing that. I don't think I'll be setting those stakes. I can grind a lot of stubs. Your friend is going to be Diamond Quest, Bull. Doing Diamond Quest. I mean, like, you're good enough to play on GOAT difficulty in Diamond Quest.
Hey everybody,
you probably want to do that until it's like basically guaranteed odds to get the cards on GOAT difficulty. I gotta put these cards up for sale. Bazana, put him up. But like, yeah, Diamond Quest is pretty solid for making stubs just because you know, every time you complete it, it could take you about like 40-ish minutes to complete like a pretty efficient run and get like 20K. Give or take in players if you do the pipeline map. So you get about 20,000 stubs in cards that you can sell. And you can get that every 40 minutes. So, you know, it kind of adds up if you spend, like, think about it in the logic of like, maybe you play it like 4 or 5 times a day in that general ballpark for a few hours and you can make 100,000 stubs a day. You know, it adds up over time if you just really focus on it. That's probably the best way besides flipping and investing. That is probably what you would want to do. Who am I trying to sell here? I'm trying to sell Noah Schultz. Chase Burns as well. I have 2 of you. And then Bush. Or Shaw, not Bush. Just get out of the inventory. Get out of the inventory. What if you can only play on veteran? Then you're going to want to take your time and work on more of the map. I think if you could only play on veteran, you could push yourself onto all-star difficulty. I think you could beat the CPU on all-star difficulty. All-star is not bad, especially if you have like a solid roster of players. That is what I would suggest doing. Just like play the Diamond Quest map until the odds are as high as possible that you're comfortable with on the difficulty that you're comfortable with. You know, I'm not comfortable with GOAT, but I could lock in and win basically every time when I actually sit there and focus, you know, versus CPU. So I just play until the GOAT odds are set to like 100%. And then I know I am at least getting my time worth for getting the cards. Have a good one, Casey or Heather. You have a good one. Appreciate you hanging. I'm with you, Karam. I'm trying to get it done. That's why I'm trying to get it done this week. Just grind away at the stubs. Because, yeah. Oh my God, 64-0? What is this? Oh, don't get caught stealing. That wasn't a steal? Is that a troll? Is that a troll? Did I get trolled? Like, did I actually fall for this, or did that just bug out for me? Need to read the description? Okay. Today, the catcher will get the better of him. Oh. So why is it? Okay, so the steal base. Okay, so.
Here's Horner now.
Got it. I understand it now.
To second, and he's out.
Okay. What? Fair enough. Your boy actually got bamboozled. I actually got bamboozled. With 37 complete game shutouts in his career, Vita Blue knew how to keep opposing teams off the scoreboard. Today, he will not give up 4 runs without getting 3 outs. Got it. Sick. Got it. Hard part about BR is you'll go for like 3 games in a row and all of a sudden lose your mojo. Oh, absolutely. I listen to this, Bull. I know you know you're like top player types. When I was playing BR in that run with Skeens, I had to play Jukesta. I beat Jukesta. It was a pretty good game out of me. And I took the night. I was like, okay, that's enough. I don't want to keep on matching with goons. I called it. And then what I ended up doing was waiting a couple nights. I played dudes I should have beat. But the connection to the game just got in my head. I lost my mojo. I forgot how to hit. And I lost it. So I get it. I agree with you. BR is tough, man. I feel like I gotta only dedicate a limited amount of time to BR to maybe target like a couple expensive cards. It's just so time committing. That's why I want to test how long it'll take for me to like get a run of BR. Like how long 10 games of BR would take. Because if it takes like, I don't know, like 5 hours to go flawless, I don't know if that's worth my time in most cases. Because in that time, I could keep on doing Diamond Quest over and over again, basically guaranteeing nearly 20k stubs and stuff, and maybe even get some lucky pack rewards along the way. And for that 5 hours, basically make the same amount as I would if I got a not so good 10-win award, went flawless, and got a lower diamond, you know? Like, if I could make consistently the same amount about as a bad BR run, then I'm just going to keep on playing Diamond Quest.
First and second, no outs.
Also, thank you, chat, for the advice. I appreciate the advice significantly after the fact. I mean, it's not after the fact. You probably said it while I was doing the moment, but I wasn't reading it because I was yapping. Ah! Come on, Joe, you could do it. You could do it, Joe. Ah! Bro got buckled. Also, this isn't Sacramento. They're not the Sacramento A's here. Joe Morgan never played for Sacramento.
the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue.
I gotta say, I enjoy the prospect of this program. I don't know if people actually like care about grinding for commons and stuff, but I love the idea of this. This is a funny little April Fool's Day thing. Also, Mookie just went yard again. Mookie Betts is gonna freaking pop off this year, huh? Another homer off? I mean, another homer for him. This one off Chris Sale. Jesus Christ, man. I don't know how to speak sentences today. Make 4 outs without reaching base safely. Wow. Fantasy league team loves Mookie going hard. I mean, I have Judge, so I relate. I have Judge, Jazz, and Eugenio Suarez. So it has been a fun first week for me offensively. Very fun week.
Next up for the Cardinals.
I should show you all my dynasty team after this. I don't know how many of you guys do fantasy or anything like that, but I'll show you what my dynasty team looks like. It's kind of an interesting league because it's a dynasty league, so you're building a franchise, so you have prospects, and we drafted it from square one here. So you see people take different approaches. Like some people really went for like the all future approach. Like Swan, I think, has like the best like future focused team. Like he got Roman Anthony, Jason Dominguez, Christian Campbell, all guys who are like basically like just getting up to the bigs, and a bunch of prospects who are close, kind of close to it, or even some guys who are longer out, who have like really high likelihood of being really good major leaguers, but not much of like a win now type vibe in comparison. Me, I kind of went for like a kind of win now vibe because I drafted Judge first. He was like the pick for me in the first round. A lot of people got to choose like Gunner or Ellie, like young guys who have like the long-term potential too. But by the time I came around, it was like Judge, or I was gonna dip down to someone like Scooble, J-Ram. So I went Judge. Judge felt like the obvious pick for me by the time I picked. So I built a team that's kind of like winning right now type vibe. But I feel pretty good in the prospects I have too. I've learned a bit about prospects, in part first knowing of them from MLB The Show, but then doing my own research.
One strike away. And a swing and a miss.
Did I even get up 4 times this game? I did. Hooray! Moments are cake. Easy. Easy. Yeah, Kyle Tucker looking like a great move for the Cubs right now. Good for them. I mean, I'm interested to see how he pans out going back to Chicago. I know Chicago is one of those stadiums that like sometimes can play pitcher friendly, sometimes gets to the point where it's hitter friendly. I hear it's like kind of a year-to-year thing for them. But hopefully he can maintain the same level of power at home too. He looked great so far in Arizona and Sacramento. That is for sure. Oh, Yaniel Correa. This is a name I know of now because of the Dynasty League. I don't know much about him, but I know who he is. I know he is someone who exists. Edward Cabrera, second round because of 21. Bro, it's funny you say that, Bradley, because if you guys know Jay Mills drafted a Yankee and MLB The Show team. It was kind of ridiculous. I'll actually, I'll pull up my team now. I'll pull up the league now so you can see. I'll show you my team, and I'll show you a Jay Mills team, because Jay Mills was very MLB The Show minded with his team, I felt like. Let's see here. So this is my lineup on the left here. We'll go here. So I kind of went for like a win now type vibe, but I also try to choose some guys who were like younger major leaguers. That was kind of the vibe I was going for. I didn't want to just choose the old veteran types. So like that's why I went for Jazz, Lawrence Butler, Colton Cowser, Tristan Casas. So like we're kind of like in this vibe of winning now, but like if I don't win right now, I feel like I have like younger major leaguers who have pretty good potential, like Cowser, Butler, Yeah, Butler's 24 still. Yeah, he's a youngin. And then like Casas and stuff. And then pitching wise, Hunter Brown, another youngin. Garrett Crochet, Garrett Crochet is really exciting to me. So I kind of have like a bit of both right now. And I kind of want to give myself the option to, like, if I have a good team now, then I'm going all in right now. If I have a bad team right now, then I'll just get some prospects for some, win now type players. That was what I planned on. Prospect wise, you can see some of my MLB The Show stuff. I really like Max Clark personally. Charlie Condon. Carson Bench was actually a name I first ran into because of MLB The Show, but then learned more about him and Colson Montgomery. Blake Mitchell, Royals catcher, he had a pipeline card the other year, or a draft card. Travis Bazzana. I personally am a big fan of Travis Bazzana as a prospect. Me personally, the fact he has like that hit tool so well set right now as like a young guy makes me excited for him potentially. And, the Guardians trading Andres Jimenez tell me that, they probably see him at one point being their second baseman. So I like that personally. And then pitching wise, I don't have many pitching prospects. Just Rhett Lauder and Chase Petty are the only ones I have. What's up, Bullet? How are we doing, dude? And I'll show you J Mills' team. And you'll be able to tell that J Mills is a Yankee fan and also someone who plays MLB The Show just by looking at his team. Austin Wells, Cody Bellinger, Ketel Marte, Isaac Paredes, not really an MLB The Show guy, but Ellie De La Cruz, Anthony Santander, Jorge Soler, Mike Trout, Brent Rooker. Roki Sasaki, he picked third. It was a little early for Roki. He picked him a little early. And then the Yankee fandom comes in with Fried. He also picked like Emmanuel Clase really early. So yeah, that is a J Mills team. But as you see, my team is so far leading the whole pack. So W scans torpedoes. Also, chat, I never even acknowledge that. Do you guys like the team? You like the team name? Scans torpedo bats? Do we vibe with the team name? I'm really proud of it. I changed it this last week because of torpedo bat stuff. What's up, Canadian? How we doing, buddy? Howdy. Yeah, the Yankees did lose to the D-backs today, but it was a good game. This Gino has been popping off, and he got his granny, that is for sure. Ashburn, Blue, Joe Morgan. And then, okay, I'm not going to, rush this. I'll get this done after stream, I think, when I'm chilling in my own time. I want to play some BR. I want to see how long it'll take to play BR. We'll at least get 3 to 5 games of BR done tonight, and we will see how it goes. I have a team already drafted. However, oh God, I got screwed because of supercharges. I probably got to redraft this team. This team was supercharge reliant. Nice, really big brain scan. Let me draft the team while cards are supercharged just to not play with that team while they're supercharged. Dork. Imagine that, right? All right, let's do this. Ooh, no, I gotta go Gil. Gotta go Gil Hodges. I know he's a first baseman, but this is one of the best couple cards in the game. I think that's probably the play. Oh, but Ketel is so good too. Oh, this is a tough first round. I think the pipeline one is the one to go for, Bull. Just because you get 4 cards out of it if you play it right. Chat, what do you think? What would be your first round pick here of these 4? Definitely not Dibble. It can't be Dibble. But what do you think would be your first round pick in this BR draft? Because this is actually an interesting one. Because you got Supercharged Judge, who, this is a perfect BR card, and I do well with Judge cards. But Gil Hodges is Gil Hodges. Those are ridiculous hitting attributes, but he's a first baseman. You get other good first basemen. Ketel is interesting because he's a second baseman. And could be a shortstop and center fielder. So, those are some good positions to lock down. Wow, a lot of Ketel. Really? That's unexpected. Honestly, I'm going to do Gil Hodges because I want to try him at a bias. I'm not mostly expecting the best out of this run. But I do want to try him. This one is conflicting because I love Gary Sanchez cards. But nice. I mess up this timer thing. Whatever. Let me close this. I don't need this anymore. Exit. I want to exit. Thank you. All right. I'm going Gary Sanchez here. Glaber would be the guy I would normally pick in many cases, but I feel like I want to go for Gary Sanchez because he's a catcher, and I love Gary Sanchez cards too. Talkman. I did like Talkman versus CPU. I hate his splits versus lefties though. And then Jerry Harrison is just pool noodle boy, but he plays a lot of positions. But I hit well with them when I did use him online one game. But nah, I'm going Talkman. The sock man. Bobby Abreu, I guess? Stinky. Nah, I'm going George Brett. This George Brett swing-wise, I know I love that. Talk about an L draft. Just all defensive guys, man. What is this? All just guys who are just so defense-focused. I feel like I just like Dansby's swing. I'm just going to go Dansby. This is one thing with BR that I got to always remember. A lot of it just like swing-based. You got to just use guys that you like swing-wise. And even if their attributes aren't the best, you just got to just trust the swings. Need to be able to afford a live series? I mean, fair RTB too. Very fair point, my dude. Very fair. I think I have Jazz is interesting. Jazz is looking like an early candidate to go diamond with how he's playing so far. Looking like a very early candidate for that. Ooh, this Geloff card is filthy. He's got a swing on him. Ooh, here we go. Walker Jenkins. Yeah, it's Jenkins. It was always Walker Jenkins. This is just going to be a bench bet. So guys who play positions. Here we go. Max Schumann? Yeah, that's his name. Max Schumann. Not Shoes, man. Schumann. Backup catcher. So we're looking for a DH. For sure. Could definitely use a DH. And maybe another outfielder. Because I don't know if I love the sock man. But we need bullpen, so we'll go this. Higgy could be our DH. Talk about a good fit for a DH. Him or Gary Sanchez. Oh, but Cody B. I think we go Cody. And he could potentially be a replacement for Talkman. I don't like McGonagall here. Little pool noodle boy. Sorry, this is a tough pick. This is a tough one. Because I'm looking at our righties. I don't know if we... yeah, we'll go Higgy. Higgy makes the most sense, actually. He definitely makes the most sense of the bunch. And then we could just put Gary Sanchez at DH. We'll burn another bench guy. And then we need to get one more potential outfielder. Graham Ashcraft, I feel, is one of those bronzes that plays pretty solid. So I'll pick him for a reliever. Ooh, this is the pick that's going to make me wish I took freaking Cody Bellinger. Because I would have loved Stanton as my DH. Would have been automatic Tater Town for me. I guess it could be still, but... Because I could... Yeah. It probably isn't the pick. And Piamps is playing down. We'll do Piamps. At least he's got the stuff. And then they did it again. They did it again. Damn you, SDS. Damn you. That's how you know it's a troll. Do we have many lefties in the bullpen? Absolutely not. Do we have a lot of vibes in the bullpen? Absolutely. We have a lot of heart, and that's all that matters. And we got Tyler O'Neill to be the other outfielder. So it's not really the end of the world. I'm not that sad that I didn't get Stanton. But the potential was there. All right. Let's make this lineup nice and quick. The one potential problem is like our lefty-righty balance here, but I think we will be fine. We have a lot of non-diamonds. Not even non-diamonds. We have a lot of righties, lower overall, like not great hitters at the bottom of the order. Mainly like Cruz and Dansby concern me, but I like their swings. So we'll run this. We'll see how it goes. I think this is probably the move. Either that or if I just go like all or bust homer guy. Actually, wait. Let me cook. Let me cook. Let me cook. We will run this. Well, we'll slide Higgy down to this part of the order. He's a really good hitter, but I like having a hitter like him at this part of the order. We're kind of altering lefty-righty splits here. He's got the reverse contact splits. All right, let's do it. Battle Royale. I'm not sure how this is going to go. I haven't played BR in a minute. This is for science. I got to remember not to get too upset about it because we're doing this for science. Info. BR. We are 0-0. Have not gone flawless this year. So yeah, we're just going to play a couple games of BR. See how it goes. Try to see how long it takes. If a game takes like 10, 15 minutes every time, ooh, it's going to be a tough sell for me. And not even 10, 15. It's probably going to be, some games might be longer than that. In theory, like the average ranked game in my experience is like 40 minutes to an hour. So like split that into a third. We're talking like 20 minutes a game in general. So like, I really don't think the time for BR is going to be worth it with Diamond Quest. That's like my educated guess with all of this. I will be no-lifing this game for a week. I don't think I can handle no-lifing BR for a week. The song is a great song. Green Day is amazing. Love Green Day. Oh my God. Drake Baldwin, I swear, is like the most unlucky hitter in baseball. He just had a play like right at the wall. I think that was just him just hitting in the Braves game, right? Was that Drake Baldwin just hitting? I've heard that's been the narrative around him all year. He's just like the most unlucky hitter for sure. And he just like gets the worst luck plays. I'm pretty sure it was him who was just hitting. And he just hit a foul ball that was like just over the wall in right field. And Teoscar literally caught it over the wall. That poor kid is just getting like the worst luck ever. I'm pretty sure it was him. I didn't like 100% see. I saw the lefty bat. And I'm not listening to the game right now. I know he had a bunch of hard hit outs to start off the season. All right. Am I matching up with bots? What's going on here? No, I keep on like getting like game server closed my session whenever I queue up for a game. I don't like it. Already turning me off from BR, man. You think SES is turn around and made these common diamonds tomorrow? I could see it. I don't know what they're going to do, but I really can see it. Especially since that like collection ends after today. All right, what the hell is going on? Why can't I queue into a BR game? Has anyone run into this? Where every game that they queue up, it says like the server closed your session. I've had this happen to like bot accounts, but I don't think these people are bot accounts. They look like real people I'm queuing up with. Yep, that was Drake. Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it was him. Happened to you last night? Yeah, I might restart app. Maybe it'll fix it. Happened again? Let's try restarting app, see if it fixes. All right. This is already telling me. This is like the most obvious sign that Battle Royale won't be worth my time. It feels like the most obvious sign I've ever seen. But maybe just restarting app will fix it. Optimal Diamond Quest strategy? So, it really depends on your skill. If you're good enough at the game to win on GOAT difficulty, you want to go basically right for the stadiums, but just play enough of the little moments along the way until you are guaranteed the cards on GOAT difficulty. So just like play a few of the things along the way towards the stadium and 100%, like wait, only play the stadium when it's like 100% or like basically 100% odds to get the rare card on GOAT. If you can win on GOAT. If you're not comfortable with GOAT, as I think many people probably wouldn't be, you probably want to do that same thing, but for legend difficulty. Just play enough of the map until your odds are in your favor for legend difficulty. It feels like the general benefit of playing the whole map isn't as beneficial for the time that it takes to play the full entire map. But when you do those missions and you succeed in those missions, it increases your odds of getting the rare and epic players. So it is definitely worth doing it until you get the odds that you're happy with. It's almost redundant, but for me, I want to basically guarantee that I can get them on GOAT difficulty. And if I'm relaxing, I'll probably play a couple more of the spots. So it basically guarantees my chance for legend difficulty, you know? Just depends on how good you are or how much you want to lock in. And I like how there is that strategy to it. But if you're good enough to win on GOAT, you want to play on GOAT and just play the things you need to until you get GOAT. It feels like that is the wave. What was it? I forgot I had Hobie Milner in my pen. So at least the one lefty we have is a really damn good lefty. That is fair, Orange. I think a lot of people are going to be in that boat. Oh, facing Ohtani. Okay. Someone who drafted Ohtani and didn't set their lineup because they didn't really know. Okay, cool. Honestly, it wasn't even entirely my expertise. I played a whole map, which took like an hour, 40 minutes. I played just speedrunning the stadiums, which took about 40 minutes. And J-Mills came in and was like, hey, there's like an optimal route you can take that's suggested. And I was like, you know, it makes sense that you say this. So like it was somewhere in between the two extremes that I did. That was the solution. And it just feels like, in general, you know, the silver packs stuff you get along the way are nice. But the wave is just go basically right for the stadiums until you're comfortable on the odds and the difficulty. Which honestly makes a lot of sense. That's kind of how it logically makes most sense. Does he doesn't have Ohtani as a hitter. He just has him as a pitcher. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone. So I think the only way you used to be able to do that type of thing is if you could pinch hit your DH with a pitcher. And I don't know if you can do that. I've not tested this year. How do you keep the rewards? So you have to complete. So you have two options. When you beat a stadium, you could either just take those rewards out and exit the map and start over. Or you could take the risk, stay in the map, and those rewards aren't really guaranteed yet. They get put in the chests. And if you don't complete the other stadium, then you would lose everything in the chest. So you could take the gamble of just quitting after one stadium, or you could get kind of wild with it. Cancel! I canceled! I hit cancel! He ain't scoring. I'm throwing a bunch of splitters low. What was I saying? Yeah, back to my point. You basically gotta complete both stadiums if you decide to enter back into the map. The concept is it's like a roguelike where you go into the map, you earn things, but they aren't necessarily yours until you complete the objective. And after beating one stadium, you have a chance to take everything that you have and leave. Or you could just keep playing and go for like the everything, which is worth doing if you're solid at the game.
Hammered, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. George Brett getting ready to hit.
All right. I mean, I know that was like a pitch right down the damn middle to Zach Geloff, but that is a heck of a good start. I love that for me. You're running Geloff. All right. I mean, you're running, but with the damn worst start of all time. You're getting a good jump here. You're getting a good jump, and you're taking his bag. Easy.
Geloff into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Be a chat, just by chance, if you are in the stream and you're enjoying your time, I appreciate you hanging. If you are brand new, make sure you hit that follow button, or if you're on YouTube, hit that sub button. I post on this YouTube channel as like a main brunt of my effort in posting content. So if you're enjoying the stream, you'll probably enjoy the videos we have up on here, in case you're new here by chance. We're gonna do the thing. We're doing the thing. We're doing the playful thing.
Throw comes into second. Oh, caught up in a rundown now.
Ha ha! Ha ha! Ha ha!
Well done.
I told you I was doing the thing. I did the thing.
It was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it.
Poor guy.
Gil Hodges stands in now, looks at
Poor Francina.
Close there. That's
How you say that name?
Singy, maybe some nerves getting the best of him in the first.
Well, it's hard to know exactly.
All right, come on, Gil. Come on, baby. Come on, Gil.
Right now, those hitters on the other side, they're going to say it's nerves. And
Stepping up to the plate, we have our friend Gil Hodges. One of the best players in the league. Very fantastic hitter, as you see, his contact and power versus righties. Amongst the best in the game. Shohei Ohtani, this mutant from the future, does not want to throw him any strikes, though, so that'll be a walk. Giving us 2 runners on base for Gary Sanchez. Ohtani's a little rattled out there, apparently. Cannot throw any strikes in the zone. He's kind of all over the place. Lord help this man. Lord help this man, Shohei Ohtani. And that's going to be a flyout.
What are my runners doing? What in the heck were my runners doing? Why was the runner going to second? Why did he go to second? I need to know. I need the clip. I need the clip so I could review this after the game. Did I somehow select the wrong runner to go to second? Oh, my Lanta. Yikes. This should have been like a ridiculously good first inning. Instead, it's going to be a 1-run first. Absolutely pathetic. Nice, man.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr.
Chat, did we like the old style commentary? I gotta find more like voice effects to add. I found that today, and I was like, this would be fun. I like the old fashioned sounding vibe to it. It's a very memeable thing. I know Dimmu is totally made jokes similar to it. In case it isn't obvious, my sense of humor gets driven a lot from the things that I watch and ingest myself. In case that has not been an obvious trait about me. This dude doesn't even... I'm not even putting in the silver. You're getting Graham Ashcraft.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
80 great commentary. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We might need to, I'm trying to think of like other things that would make sense. Like other voices that would make sense in parallel to that. So I'm going to have to get creative with things that I add to the stream like that. Oh, buddy, we're very late on that? Oh. Mr. Doyle, I hate to be this guy. I hate to be this guy, but you're just getting sinkers in on the hands.
We head to the bottom of the second. Now the left fielder, Tyler O'Neill.
And here we go, bottom of the second.
That one's up.
Ohtani back on the mound. 17 pitches in only the second inning here. Gotta remember we're in a 3-inning format here, in this Battle Royale format. So his stamina should be going down very quickly. That is an absolute piss missile to high and deep to left field. Tyler O'Neill, Mr. Strongman. Confetti. Makes it a 2-0 game. This poor man, Shohei Ohtani, I don't know if he has the muscle to even pitch in the second inning, but he is out there trying his darnest. He has no energy. Confidence is plummeting down. But his manager doesn't care. He's sending this poor son of a gun out there, and he's trying his darnest. He's going to get it out, though. Good for him. Good for him. Give this man $700 million.
There's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the
Yeah, we can't, we're never going to be going back to the confetti in this broadcast ever again. Never again.
Into center.
Man, I realize that this Ohtani fella has some impressive energy. He has nothing left in his arm, but he's still slinging a 94-mile-an-hour sinker. Good for him. Good for that young lad.
First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strikes.
It feels like this Scan Clan team is just swinging all willy-nilly. Looking like they're playing some street ball out here. They weren't ready for a Major League ball game, yet they are somehow up 2-0. That's going to be a foul ball, make this a 2-2 count. Ohtani somehow still on the mound. And that's going to be driven to left field, and of course, routine line drive to the left fielder. And Ohtani, with zero energy, somehow pitches a whole 2 innings. Truly impressive performance from this man. You would think, after a recent surgery, he would have no energy for a situation like this, but he is just not human. The best player since the great Bambino, who I used to watch every day.
That's enough of that.
Extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boog.
I feel like, you know, the prospect of an old school commentator commentating over Shohei Ohtani feels wrong, you know? Doesn't feel right. It doesn't feel right for some reason.
And now it's Christian Vasquez. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Yeah, let's just hang a slider so we can hit a freaking piss missile off us. Yeah, dude. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
He sends it out of here. And they're on the scoreboard.
Come on, Graham. Just get out of here nice and easy. Before he sends zero energy Shohei Ohtani out there for a 3rd inning. This isn't even just for me. This is for Ohtani.
It's a foul ball.
He doesn't deserve this.
Now as he swings through it. 1 strike away.
Thank you, buddy. Oh, dude was not swinging at any strikes, and yet I was throwing him strikes. He's swinging at sliders that are hitting him in the nutsack. All right, so if that is the premise for what this BR run is, this is totally going to be like a 3-in-1 run. It is totally not going to be anything good, but, you know, science. We're here for vibes, the science. Oh, I do like that thing that Scuffy has. I would love to find a way to, like, make that myself logistically. Or something of that line. But, you know, we at least have it on the overlay, which I do like. We kind of go for, like, the like ESPN style sports ticker, which I like. Multiplayer program. I want to look at these missions that we need to get done. So PXP with Veritech, I'll get that eventually. So just total bases, extra base hits. It's just like playing the game. Nothing really crazy. And then, yeah, I think events is going to be solid. Get 5 hits in events, 10 runs in BR. We'll hope we get our 10 runs tonight. That'll be a nice 10 to get us to 95. Oh, it's going to be 1 short of a jumbo pack, huh? Then they're going to troll us with that, huh? These things give us exactly 10 and it's going to give you 1 point short. Gotcha. And then just tallying stats through just playing different modes and using different cards. Got it, got it, got it. You know if you can copy his OBS scenes? Yes and no. Like you can copy someone's OBS scenes. That is something you can do if they post those things. And but however, you know, you can't just add them to your own scenes. You have your own scene collection that you would be copying and pasting. And you know, I built my own OBS from scratch, square one, to get all this stuff functioning. So it's not always easy to just add something. There is a plugin on OBS you can get now called the Elgato Marketplace, where you can kind of share things like that easier, which is pretty cool. So like in a sense, there is a way to do it, but I probably wouldn't do it just because it's something that I would need to add I would want something to add to my current collection of scenes, and I would need to recreate it manually anyway. So it is a cool thing that he has, though. I love it. Scuffy is very creative with stream graphics and stuff. Maybe as I go, I'll work on like animations for like the ticker down below, where like maybe it'll like nicely show the change in like scores and things. It'd be cool if I got like if I made an animation, so if I won a game, it would say something like, "Ooh, you want to like the Scan Clan wins," and then it adds a win to my record or something. Like that could be something cool that I maybe add, which is like kind of similar, but also I just keep the record on 24/7, so. There's no reason for like the whole like if someone types an exclamation point record, there's no real reason for that because I have it sitting down there anyway.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants
Oh yeah, in your case, yeah, you could just straight up copy and paste. Not copy paste, but you could like import other scene collections directly into OBS. I think in like the scene section of OBS, there's like an import button you can hit. Brother. This is good. This guy's name is Diddy Helper 444. I can't lose this.
We'll see another payoff pitch.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Brother.
Man, that's a tough.
Bro's had the greatest at bat of all time.
One to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Oh, man. This is going to be one of those games, huh? This is going to be one of those games that really tests me. Perfect throw. Get him out of home. Thank you. Definitely got to lower that a wee bit. That's some loud confetti we got going over there.
Bobby Grich, the next to hit, and fouled off. Man at second.
No, ball.
Bayou.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit.
Brother!
His first inning.
What are we doing? How are we not making that play? What happened? What the heck happened? What's up, Dragonite? I was doing pretty dandy until playing this game of BR. Really? I hit the dive button, but he did the stupid animation. Yeah.
That one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make.
Chat, I don't know how people play BR all the time. All the time. You gotta be just like a completely differently built person to play BR like some of these people do, man.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider.
All right, well, Gagne got one hole out. Let's go. Or a Mets fan. I mean, true. It's a valid point.
First and second with one down.
Would love to see, like, the percentages of people's fan bases to BR players in total. Would love to see what that ends up adding up to be.
New pitcher now, Luke Weaver.
Just trying to keep
Yeah, there's definitely in a 12-0 team. Or 12-0, 10-0 team. This does not feel like a 10-0 team with how it's built. But F it, we ball. Sometimes the teams that are worse and that are not good are the ones that do better than expected. Nice hit, man. Really a great hit. He's just better, man.
He'll score, and it's an RBI single. It's 2-zip.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
Freaking give me that. Please catch this baseball. I'm begging you. Just get me out of this inning, man. Please.
And now here is Brent.
This guy's got Brent Rooker hitting 7th. Are you joking me?
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
Why is this man not in the heart of his order? Did he not make his lineup either?
With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball.
See, this is my thing with BR and why I hate it. Is like, since it's on All-Star, it just like, you just give up hits on pitches that should be outs. So much more frequently than like in ranked or something, you know? I don't have the patience to always deal with it. You have to play this mode under the assumption that even the not great player is going to score runs, and he's got to out-hit it all. I don't have the patience for it all the time, though. Cubs win. Nice, nice. That offense looking real good, man.
And the count even 1-1. And a foul ball.
Got to be very exciting if you're a Cubs fan. I feel like, you know, seeing how that offense is coming together. Nice. Pitch right down the middle. I missed it. Ah! Is All-Star difficulty hard? I don't think it's hard. It infuriates me personally, but I don't think it's hard. Personally. Difficult is different than annoying to play on. I think how easy it is makes it annoying to play on sometimes. You know, I see big PCI. It makes you think I can swing at everything.
Here puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
If I go scoreless this first inning, it is pathetic.
The season Brett had an 80 was
I'm not built for BR if I go scoreless in this first.
average slugging and OPS.
Attaboy, Gil. Friggin' dinky little hit. Oh.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. I'm trying bat PCI. I'm really trying to give it a go. But something about it just doesn't work well with my brain like it does for other people. I just like don't connect with the center of the PCI enough with bat. I don't know why it works that way for me.
400 mark with only a couple of weeks left in the 80 season. Looked like he was going to do it.
Oh,
that one fouled off.
Man.
2 outs.
Give me that. Give me that. Bing bong. Bing bong. That's my boy Gary Sanchez. That's what he do.
It's 3-2.
See, I'm also just not used to these slow pitches. That thing is a floater of a changeup, and it's 80 miles an hour. It feels like it's coming in so slow. Well, you know, we did a job this inning. We did a job. That's all that matters. And we did it with emphasis, too. We hit some piss rockets. Ooh, going to a lefty versus O'Neal is interesting.
Here's Tyler O'Neill.
He literally crushes lefties. Why would you do this to yourself?
11 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Canada.
Like, yeah, let me just go to, like, the platoon matchup that he has. Yeah, that's smart.
So he gets on base and keeps it going.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging.
Oh, I bet Plum. I bet. I bet that bullpen definitely has some work to do. Good pitch.
And that is strike 2. 0-2.
I suck. Freaking stop swinging so early to change up. Sit back on a pitch for the one time, brother.
Back to the ballpark. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez.
Give me that. Yordan ninth also feels wrong. Feels very wrong.
Brings it in. 1 up, 1 down.
Yeah, I don't think this guy made his lineup at all. I think his lineup is the exact same as he drafted it. I gotta win, man. When I see that, it's always like a red flag. Like, if this dude doesn't even, like, take the time to make a lineup. Not that they're assuming they're a bad player, but it ain't someone I should be losing to. And I'm trying to go flawless here, buddy. I'm sweating my little booty off.
Sneaks through base hit.
Stinky! Oh no, did that not work? Is that broken?
Complain
Oh.
to Spotify for not making you this week's hottest single. You woo JMCL.
Stinky, hello! Yeah, that's my bad. Did you hear the Sydney Sweeney news, chat? That might have been my bad. Someone in chat at my One World Series stream exposed the other week that I turned down dating Sydney Sweeney because apparently she's not hot enough. And apparently in that she also called off like her wedding plans or whatever it was, like with her fiance. So she's back on the market apparently, and I'm blaming myself for it. Apparently, allegedly. So, you know, that's probably the reason why I am not Spotify's hottest single, because they're assuming one thing or the other. No, chat, I'm not dating Sydney Sweeney. Gosh.
Swinging a foul out of play.
Who that? Oh, you don't even know who Sydney Sweeney is, Sneaky. Good for you, buddy. I strive to get the level of, I don't want to say innocence, but like, you know, that level of non-internet brain rot that you have. I strive to get to that level. To not even recognize who she is. Because she is like the go-to like hot girl people talk about on social media all the time. I guess you could really identify as. She is an actress. But people talk about her in that light a lot. All right, runner's hanging up. Nice. You know the body wash genie? Yup. How do you not know? How do you not know, Sneaky? Bro, that's really not up the middle? That's hit 83 miles an hour? Are you kidding me? And I didn't absolutely poop on that ball? What? I was just flabbergasted on that last swing still. How the heck was that ball when he hit 80-something miles an hour? How was that okay contact?
On the ground first. And he handles it himself for the out. And now the shortstop, Arjun Nimala.
Oh, that's how you pronounce the guy's name? Arjun Nimala. This guy is potentially going to be the first Indian player in the big leagues. He's got to get there, of course, but I know he's one of the first guys, one of the first Indian players in the minor leagues in the first place, if not the first one, if I remember correctly. I think he's one of the prospects I have in my team, or at least one I considered.
The throw to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. As we go.
All right, let's go.
To the last of the third, and now the first.
I got to win this here with freaking Gil Hodges. He's got to be an automatic homer. If I want to go flawless with this team, Gil Hodges has to be like an automatic extra base hit. We win. Hooray! Yep, he does have the... Oh, really? You quit? You quit? You can't even let the game finish? This isn't even saving you any time, buddy. Where? Friggin' one game of BR, and this is what I've become to. This is the brain rot I've succumbed to. Tanner Scott, please blow to save. I think Doug has Tanner Scott. He's not going to, but please blow it. What a poop stain that guy is. Honestly, I don't blame him. A lot of people quit on the final play of a game. It wasn't that weird of a thing that he just did. It just makes you wait longer. And also, I don't know if it counts for missions. All right, so our 5 win is White Langford. I don't know if they have I don't know if the dudes have a BR spreadsheet yet, so you can like guess who the rewards are. I have no idea if that's something. I might have to ask him. I might have to ask J Mills about that if he knows that. Because that is a good resource to have to be able to tell like how long what your BR rewards are going to be. Makes it help you decide if it's worth going for a 10-win run or not, or like an 8-win run, whatever it is. We're gonna start off with Orion Kirkring. I'm gonna see your comment. Same exact thing happened to Ray. He was 6-0 and lost to a guy who didn't touch his lineup. Up. Yep. Seems about right. Has Ray gone flawless yet? I know it took him a little longer to even get going. I know it's sweatier this year. Just because there aren't as many like the casual folk. Update banner, yes, sir.
Ready to go. Now it's the second baseman. Zach
Only
Gillick.
once.
Nobody on his team has been.
Yeah, he had a
runs
bunch at this
season.
point last year.
He swings and misses at the first.
Yeah, and like that's been one piece of feedback I've heard from a lot of the folk who like BR or events. How like sweaty those. Okay, Zach Geloff has gotten scammed. I don't like it.
Swings to first, and the first out of the game is an easy.
That's a vibe I've heard from the people who like BR and events that like they just kind of are sweaty right now. There isn't that much of like a casual incentive to play them,
Over to first.
which is an understandable take
And here's the
because of the
first
multiplayer
baseman,
program.
Gil Hodges.
Hey, there you go, Bull. Not bad at all.
Drilled
Just
out
underneath
towards
it. I'm
left
gonna
center
cry.
field. That's well struck.
That is one I got to hit out. That was a hanger. Instead, I fly out because I suck.
Makes the catch, and that's the third. Back at Yankee Stadium.
All right, let's hope I can
Down to
pitch.
right fielder,
Let's see.
Jason Hayward. And he's currently the team leader in batting average, Chris. Pitches in there. Strike one. Hayward, 35 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2007.
Haven't touched online. You know what? Good for you. Good for you.
On the ground to third.
Like, it's an interesting debate. Like, I've talked about it a bit before, but like me personally, based on how the multiplayer program is, I almost like how it's structured where it doesn't like really force you to play certain modes to get certain cards. Unless you want to get World Series rewards or get flawless awards. You know, there's no real direct reason to play a mode, which I personally like. Because I've been a victim of MLB The Show's FOMO before, where like I feel like I got to play things that I don't want to get cards. And as much as it's fun to get a card of value out of those modes in a way that I maybe wouldn't have before, it also is a lot of pain and misery when you force yourself to play something you really don't want to. So I kind of like how they've consolidated things and just kind of made it so I can get whatever program rewards by just playing. The main mode I want to play is ranked. So I personally liked it. I feel like I've heard a lot of people who like it, but I think there are the cases where people don't like it because they're so used to how content used to be and being able to play all the modes, having all of those things. Some people want to feel like they have more to do, you know? I waited till I had a pretty good team before I even played online. I did a bunch of diamond quests and like different things. And I had like a basically all diamond lineup at 0 rating. Got a lot of quits because of it, which made the World Series push nice. But there were some good players who were still using a bunch of golds and stuff on like Hall of Fame difficulty, which I was like, damn, good for you guys, man. Me, I enjoy the offline grind. So I kind of like building up the team before hopping on into ranked. Man, can I just get the timing? Oh, he gave up on the play when he totally could have gotten me out. Nice.
And the throw is late. They couldn't overcome the misplay. No outs. Runner at first. Walker Jr.
How far things have fallen.
in now.
I hope that there aren't hitting tips where there aren't hitting tips content out there where that's the only suggested thing. I hope that isn't what people are making content of, only suggesting that. Personally, I hope not.
It might be two. One out in second.
I think it's fair to have that be a part of it, but I do not. If that is the only hitting tips you have to offer, I don't think that should be a thing you offer. You know, there's so much more to hitting just getting control freaks and precision rings.
With one away and runners at first and second.
But I also don't want to like talk crap on anyone or anything like that. You know, I also don't really care that much. You better score, Gary. You better score, Mr. 14's. Brother, unhitch the trailer. Holy hell, man.
And here comes Dansby Swanson. And he hits a ground ball right side, and it finds
I will not send him home.
throw quickly to the infield, and the go-ahead run has to
Trying to get all the oh, you're doing just conquest. Good for you. Have you been playing like other modes outside of DD? Canadian Texas? Like you've been playing like franchise or anything like that? I have been wanting to start a franchise here soon. I'm going to for a video once. I think once the Weekend Classic is done, I'm gonna do the franchise. I'm gonna do a Pirates franchise first, because I have been itching to do more of it as I've been like learning more baseball stuff.
Back now in the Bronx, bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder.
Not an MLB. Gotcha. Okay, so you've been grinding other stuff with it. Gotcha. Yeah, I've been also. I'm gonna be getting back into some Destiny as like a free time game. I played a bunch of Destiny 2 before this game came out. It's like the grind game. Like you kind of you scratch the itch of like grinding and getting rewards with it. So I like playing that game for that purpose. It's also a very satisfying gameplay loop. Like the gunplay feels great. Once you like learn classes and abilities and gameplay loops, it's really fun. So I'm going to be keeping up with that along with MLB The Show. Not as much as I had in the off season for now, but I will keep on playing that. And it's just tough to only play one game all year. It really is. I love MLB The Show too, but it's fun to just keep things mixed up in your free time when you're not making content on it. And obviously, not everyone makes content on the game, so it's good to play multiple games still. I have not tried Assassin's Creed. I've heard people talk about it, but I haven't even seen gameplay on it, at least since it came out. That is one thing I do want to like tackle in the off season. I have a whole bunch of like single player games that I would love to tackle. There are definitely a whole bunch of games like that I do want to tackle. Not necessarily Assassin's Creed as of now, but I got to play through like Red Dead Redemption 2 and stuff, amongst others. I got Ghost of Tsushima on PC I got to play through.
See if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Yeah, it'll be cheap. Those games always, Assassin's Creed, they always end up being on sale a good bit at some point. Like Black Friday, it'll be a sale for sure.
Front a little bit, rolled over on it and beat it into the ground.
One down, base is empty. To the right side.
This is so sad, man. I straight had the bases loaded. I'm swinging like an idiot.
Here in the top of the third. And now the first baseman, Gil Hodges.
Freaking piss missile. Can I just do that with the other players on this team too? Like, God.
A massive home run. And that gives
So it didn't count the last Gil Hodges homer because the guy quit. The coward. That just said it was his first homer.
him the lead. It's 1-0. So 2 down. Here's Gary Sanchez now. Swing and a ball drilled.
Let's be a fly out. All right, well, let's just pitch our little booty off. This might just have to be a 1-0 dub, and we'll have to take it. I'm probably going to change up my PCI after this. It is just not working with my brain.
And we've got ourselves a pitch.
Hobie.
Hobie Milner.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball.
And my pain.
So we'll see what he's got here.
That ball was not hit hard. What the heck happened there? What was his PCI? What was his timing? He at least had good timing.
So he could catch it out front and pull it. Turn on it nicely for the knock.
Yeah, go foul. That's what I thought. The corner's in.
Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate.
Bang.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Bang. Baseball.
Got the strikeout. Now it's the DH, Kyle Higashioka. He was late there.
Come on, Hobie.
With the winning run at the plate. Yeah, the home team.
Ooh, that was not the pitch to throw. That screamed walk-off 2-run tank right there. Nice.
Swinging for the strikeout.
Let's get the out. Or not get the out of one. Just throw it 2. Come on. One more out. Come on, Hobie. Hobie, Hobie, Hobie. My boy Hobie. This guy has 65 at-bats with Jason Hayward. Has he just been grinding BR? Or is he using this card? I guess it was the double PXP weekend.
0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That catches the corner.
Look at Hobie.
Steal second. You want him to go early.
I got to get this card for my bullpen. I got to get him, man.
Get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
I love Hobie Milner cards.
Your base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in this.
He just gives off like Tim Hill energy.
This could end it.
Bring him up.
Takes his swing. Now it appears
Ring him up, you coward.
he held up. Baldwin leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Oh, you sitting on the away stuff now? Inside sinker. Late. Oh, he was on it. Oh my God. That should have been a homer, probably. Ah. Yeah, so a flashback player is any, like, card that is a current player in the MLB, but is not a live series card. So, for example, we'll go through a couple examples here. All the new threads cards are flashbacks. They're based on current players, but they're flashbacks because they're just cards for non-live. Like they're current players, but a card not their live series card, which is like their only like current card. So like all new threads cards, flashbacks. Pipeline cards, flashbacks. And then all like the players who are former players, like Manny Ramirez, legend. It's a legend card. Live series judge, this is a live series. Dalton Rushing, flashback, because it's based on like, it's another non-live series card of his. Junior Caminero, flashback. Yeah, it's something that they don't always explain enough. They don't explain it enough. They don't even have, they used to have like filters in the game too. So you'd be able to go to your inventory. See if we do it in a lineup. Where you would be able to go in here. And then they had a category that would say legend or flashback, but they don't have it anymore. At least I don't think they do. Yeah, owned, unowned. Yeah, they don't even have that in here anymore. But they used to have it. Also, if you look in the market, another big brain thing. You can see it here. So you see live series players, they don't have any icon to left their name. You see Rafael Devers, he's got the little arrows. That's a flashback. And then the L means they're a legend. So you could also see it like in the market. But it's a similar trend. If it's a retired player, like Jose Bautista, retired player getting a card, it's a legend. If it is someone who is a current player getting a card from a previous year, like this Devers, which is from 2021, flashback. All these cards are flashbacks. If you go to Marketplace. Yep. Really? They have that? Let's see. Do they have that too? I don't see it. I think in your inventory. Oh, and here. When you're on the team, yes. These are your legends and flashbacks. Yep. But they also throw legends in here. So them calling it flashbacks isn't accurate still. It's legends and flashbacks in those menus. But yeah. All right. Back at it. How long? I'm going to be real. I don't even know how long it's been. I'm going to have to look in like the VOD how long I've been playing BR. So we're 3-0. Taking a bit for us to get to this point. But yeah, chat, I appreciate you all hanging out. This has been very fun. If any of you have been keeping up with the YouTube content and want to know like when I plan on uploading stuff, want to know when the next video is or anything like that, this is what we're doing right now. Trying to make like 1 million subs in a week. This is gonna be a video. The goal is to have it up and ready basically right for the weekend classic when it comes out, right around like that day or like a couple days before. I have another video that I want to get out before the first weekend classic next weekend. But I got to get up to 1,000 rating to do it, or to basically be finished with it. So I got to play some more ranked, which is kind of coinciding with what I'm doing here. So that's going to come out around a similar time. Weekend classic video I'm going to make. And then,
it's New York taking on
yeah, I think the next video we're probably going to come out with, I want to get a video ready for later this week, but
As of right now, I don't have any quick ideas I could sit down, do in a couple days, and get done for that. So we'll have to see. We'll have to see how it goes with that. But expect a good amount of content with me, definitely starting next week in terms of videos. And we'll throw some streams on because I am going to be grinding this game for the stubs, like I said. So we'll be streaming like BR, Diamond Quest, whatever it ends up being along the way here. Maybe we'll come up with like some fun incentives, like I stream and see how many stubs in a day I can make with just playing Diamond Quest, you know? Like come up with like some fun ideas for streams in between. Tough loss? Yes, it was. It was a tough loss, but I'm not really fretting too much, Joe. I'm not really fretting too much because Eugenio Suarez is popping off. Having a great start of the year. So, you know, I'm not really too upset at the Yanks tonight. You know, they're not going to win them all. You know.
Man at second. That's outside. And it's 2-1.
Just like from Ted Lasso. You want to be a goldfish. You want to have a short memory, you know? Be a goldfish. And I feel like I like the Yankees team a lot. I loved how they looked versus the Brewers. I still think they look pretty solid today, too. Look at Gil, man. Look at Gil. Yeah, Will Warren had a pretty good start today. I'm pretty sure he had a pretty solid start, right? If I remember correctly. From what I looked at stats-wise, I wasn't sitting down and watching the game. Literally, the game started, and I had to run to the gym, get a couple things at the store, pick up my sister from her work. So I did not really sit down and watch the game in full detail. Oh, opening day must have been electric, dude. Opening day and game 2 were so fun.
Kicks and deals.
So I could only imagine what it was like being at those games. Yeah, 5 innings, 2 earned. I will take that. I think Will Warren looked really solid in the spring. I can really see him earning a spot in that rotation with Heel coming back eventually, and then I mean, obviously Cole is going to be out for the year.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
But, you know, I could see him earning like a permanent spot in the rotation. I know Clark Schmidt's going to be out for a bit, too. It's a big opportunity for him to step up. Is this the, I forgot. I think this is the last year the Yankees have Stroman, right? They signed him to a 2-year deal before the last year, if I remember correctly. Which would work out really well, timeline-wise, for Will Warren.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Oh, he hit a let up. Yeah, that's a pretty damn good start. Yeah, 1 hit. And, you know, Cordell Carroll's a good hitter, man.
Ted Simmons up to bat next, lays off for a ball.
All right, we need some strikes here. Joel. Joel. Probably Joel.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
Yeah, so then I think it's really an opportunity to see like how Major League ready Warren is. And honestly, you know, I know Luis Gil won Rookie of the Year and stuff. But like, I don't know. I don't know how he fits long term in general. He's an interesting case. Because I know he had a great first half. It was kind of like, wow. But you think like, I don't know, like Will Warren really could be like a long-term starter for him. And see how it plays out. Honestly, I don't hate Ottavino being back at all. I mean, they're taking a gamble on him right now because of Devin Williams and being on paternity leave. So you kind of take a flyer on him because you need another reliever. See if, you know, if they could cook something up with Matt Blake. And, you know, worst case scenario, it doesn't work out and they can just move on with Devin Williams back. Best case scenario, I don't know, like they could find themselves another like Tim Hill like pitcher where it's like this guy kind of jumped around between a couple teams because he kind of lost it. And you kind of unlock him again, you know? Should have taken out Pie Amps. Should have taken him out. I have this stubbornness about, like, I don't want to take out a pitcher mid-at-bat. And I should have there. He had no energy. Yeah, Cousins out too. True. That is true.
There's a strike. Ashcraft, 27 years old, and he was a 6th round draft.
Yeah, him or Hamilton. Yup.
2019.
Absolutely.
He swings and
Yeah, here's the thing about the Yankees, and like they don't I don't know if around the league to get enough credit for this in particular, but they tend to do a good job of like getting a lot out of these relievers. They do a good job of like transforming guys who may have been journeymen, or even guys who just haven't had it for a couple years, especially relievers, and turning them into like really good pieces. So like that's why I like them trying very early. Nice hit, man. That's why I like them going for like Ryan Yarbrough. I'm not sure how much he has because he's not really like a velo guy at all. But you got Yarbrough, and then you got Ottavino. Just kind of take a chance on him, see if you can find something, find a diamond in the rough. Yeah, I was someone who was optimistic for Belly and Goldschmidt, but seeing how they've been off the rip has made me so much more optimistic. Like, I am loving how those two have looked off the rip. Especially Goldschmidt is like Belly. Like I had faith Belly is going to look great, but Belly hitting piss rockets like he was at the Dodgers back in the day. Ooh, baby. Love it. And then Goldschmidt still slapping the ball around. I got worried. And I'm still kind of worried about with Goldschmidt that like he's that older veteran and he kind of just loses it with age. Like kind of like what happened with Rizzo. But I think Rizzo's back injuries in particular really got him. If Goldschmidt just avoids anything like that and you could just hit the ball, obviously I'm not expecting much power out of him, but like if he could just hit for like a good on base guy, man, that'd be so huge for him. Yeah, nice freaking swing. Freaking fall over in your front foot, man.
Ozuna makes the grab, one away.
I heard Plum. I heard that he's getting close. I don't keep track of hockey at all. Literally at all.
If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of.
But I've been hearing the talk about Ovi.
Batting with one down, takes a strike.
Why would I swing at that? Oh, probably gonna lose his damn game because I was an idiot in one inning.
Gets the catcher by a step. 2 down, bases empty.
True, yeah. Him having judge protection is gonna be crazy. That is a very valid point. The thing about Belly that excites me is like I love his approach. The way he's like adjusted his approach over the last couple years. Like he's just become like a natural like raw hitter, you know? He's not just trying to hit homers or swinging them out of his shoes, just like a well-rounded hitter, which I've loved. So that's why I'm excited about him. And seeing that he's hitting for power like he has, oh baby.
Out towards right center.
I love it.
And there's one away. So the batting
and like it felt like one of those guys that was like when the Yankees trade from, it seems like a good fit because you know Yankee Stadium, short porch, up that the power numbers a bit. But also like you said, like the lineup is such a great fit for him with the level of hitters surrounding him. And like low key, you know, the Cubs are in a fine spot because, you know, they got Kyle Tucker, who's off to a great start in the year. And even though the Belly move, you know, the prospect they got from the Yankees, I think they literally ended up DFAing him. They got enough money to free up to maybe go for like a Kyle Tucker contract. So I think it's good for the Cubs that they made the moves that they did. Belly seems to be working out as a Yankee so far. So I'm loving it.
That one's spoiled and
obviously it's like the beginning of your delusion. We have a lot of time. You never know. I remember Alex Verdugo popping off to begin last year, and I was very optimistic on it. And then obviously he became like the worst hitter in like the second half last year. So you better get there. Thank you. Yeah, and then with Tucker being a free agent, I feel like they're going to really go in on trying to get him.
about that. I love the hustle out of the box, man. He drove that base.
And if he has a good year with them, it's a lot like it's literally identical to me to like the Juan Soto situation last year. Obviously, Soto didn't work out for the Yankees, but you know, he has a good year with the Cubs. Talk about like if they have a good year and that young, you know, that young offense actually starts to click this year with him in the heart of that order, could really be a good selling pitch for him to sign long term. I mean, he doesn't need much because the Cubs. The Cubs are a fun franchise. I bet he's gonna enjoy his time there. Look at Gil. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna try their hardest to. That is their strategy, no doubt. It's gonna be similar to the Yankees where they're gonna go really hard to re-sign him. I guess the benefit for them though is that someone like Vlad Jr. is also gonna be a free agent this year. There's no way the Jays are re-signing him before free agency. So, like, you have multiple players that are going to be big names in free agency. It's not like Juan Soto was, like, the star, and the big teams were going all in on Soto, right? Some teams are going to choose Vlad. Some people are going to choose Tucker. Why would I swing at that? Why would I swing at that? I feel like generally Chicago, especially like the Cubs in specific, I feel like people enjoy their time being Cubs. I don't see scenarios where people don't like being Cubs. Especially in like recent years. I feel like the Cubs, I know they haven't had the most success over the last couple of years while they've been kind of rebuilding things, but I feel like they're such like a great baseball team to be on. From like the fan base and how much they love that team. To just how much of a baseball town Chicago is, you know? And as long as they offer him enough money, I don't see why he wouldn't want to be there. I have not used the Granderson. I've contemplated getting him so I could use him with my Yankee team, but I'm so high in ranked his contact is going to be way too low for me to use. Nice hustle. Beautiful base run.
Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension.
Hey, let's go, Greedy. Let's go, dude. Hey, I'm glad it helped, man. Seriously. I am glad that it helped. That is one thing that it literally changed me. Like when I played this game and practiced and like it clicked in my head that like, okay, this is kind of what I'm learning with the game. It changes everything, dude. So I'm glad it actually helped you. I appreciate swinging by the stream, man. Oh, don't like that.
Well, these players doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game.
I don't like this.
They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Here's a 2-2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Foul ball.
Brother, relax.
Upcoming. To the
Good.
right side.
That was the right pitch there. He was so early on the velo. He was getting a backdoor cutter. What's up, Sam? How we doing, buddy? I bet you're doing damn well. Freaking Dodgers can't stop winning. Can the Dodgers stop winning? Please?
Ozuna at the plate now. That's ball one.
Yeah, I'm gonna finish it when I end stream here soon. I'm just gonna schlump at my desk and try to get some of that done. I would love to get that deluxe pack. Even if it ends up like absolute dookie for me, you know? You gotta take a chance at it. I would love to get like the new Threads pack. Love a shot at someone like a Belly who's worth a bit. Not the pitch to throw. He hit that out with him last AB.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch.
Hobie, you're here to get an out. You get an out, Hobie. You're here for one batter and one batter only. As a Cubs fan, I hate the Dodgers so much. Oh. What do the Cubs have against the Dodgers in specific, if you don't mind me asking? I'm curious.
Nothing in 2.
162 and 0. Hell yeah, closer. For yours, I'd be happy for you if they did it. That is for sure.
Misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is
That's a ball.
inside. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence. And
You can never set people down in this godforsaken mode. I have this guy off the swings, all at bat. He is on his front feet. He does not know how to hit the things. And he just has to see pitch after pitch and hope he can't even pitch to one batter. Ah!
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Shohei Ohtani, Chief W. Trev, let's go. Happy for you.
High fly ball lifted into air right field. Cruz in position.
Nice.
Tries to make
Nice.
the play, but it's foul. This guy's got good power with one swing. He can
I'll be honest with you all, I'm not like really trying to sell my soul to going flawless. But I don't go flawless. But like if I lose this game, I'm going to be so dead inside. I want to make that abundantly clear. I understand flawless might not happen with this team. It isn't really a flawless type team, but brother, he went!
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy.
Oh my God, brother.
He walked in, and that keeps things going. Now the batter now, Termar Johnson.
Yeah, you got a fastball right down the middle, and you're very late on it. Lock it in, buddy. Oh, but the curveball, I aim below the zone and throw perfect. Ends up in the zone. What's up, Cubs fan? Hello, hello. Freaking below the zone.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And there's a ball. Next one misses.
I'm going to lose this game. It's GG's. It's been a fun ride, chat.
In the late stages of this one.
It's been a fun ride. I'm expecting to lose this game. I'll be honest, J-Hark, for me, I will be playing mostly Diamond Quest, I think. BR just stresses me out too much. And like, I'm good enough to go flawless. I'm good enough. If I lock in, I know I can go flawless a bunch. A lot more than I currently do. But I just don't want to dedicate that energy. You know, there's something about just kicking back, relaxing, not really sweating your butt off and just grinding stuff over and over again that I think is just more sustainable, you know? I would play BR, and I might have a good day where I go flawless once, maybe twice if I play a bunch, get some good cards along the way. The dopamine is going to be incredible and really carry me through that day. But on the other hand, there'll be that day where I lose a run that I'm close to, I'm dead inside, and never want to touch the game ever again. You know, and that is what happens with BR. It's just such chaos. God damn it, man. It's so early. This stupid swing. Of course I hit it in play.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another.
He dots that. Oh my God. Brother, and then I check swing once and I go. I'm gonna cry. Friggin' stay fair, please. Give me something. Thank you. Just give me a run.
Run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. They lead it now. It's 7-6.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there.
That's interesting, Pan.
Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location.
Does that give you more PXP or anything like that? Is that beneficial?
Pretty amazing.
Why would I? I'm just see. This is what's getting me. I just get when I get even a little flustered in this mode, I start swinging out of my shoes, and that's how you lose.
Bottom four. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
I have one whole lefty, and I have expended him. And guess what? There are two lefties coming up here. GG's, man. GG's. Trod, hello. You guys want to watch me lose his BR run? You're about to. Get ready to witness history. Welcome on in, everyone. I appreciate you sending the crowd over. Trod, how we doing, everyone? Howdy, howdy. Chat, if any of you over here are not following Trod, what are you doing? What are you doing? But I appreciate it, man. I hope the stream went well. I'm about to lose BR. I wanted to play some BR to test how long a run would take in comparison to Diamond Quest. That was the objective for the stream here. Take a seat! Sorry. And I'm about to lose this godforsaken game because I suck. Yep, told you. I told you. It was going to happen. It was going to happen. It just was bound to happen. This team was not built to go flawless, and it did not go flawless. But at least I have a gauge of how long it takes to play 4 games. See, like, the thing about BR, and here's why it gets me, is because when I have one thing that really gets in my head and bothers me in that game, it could literally be on the mound the inning before. The next inning, I'll start swinging like a buffoon. And that was the difference in that game. I gave him too many outs. If you want to go flawless in BR, and you want to be consistent at BR, you got to literally treat every out like it is like the biggest deal ever. And right now, I did not have that approach. It is freaking 1 a.m. and I'm brain dead. And I honestly came into this run not expecting the best. So that's part of what happens. When you come into a BR run, not even expecting, I'm going to really lock in and go flawless. And like, why would you ever actually lock in and actually go flawless? You got to be in a mental state that I am not in right now. Lost heartbreak over here in GOAT. Oh, man. I want to get the GOAT so bad. Last night, I played some ranked. I lost a couple heartbreakers on Legend. My first couple games on Legend. I faced Roger Clemens one game. Literally struck out like a bajillion times because it was impossible to hit with my level of team. And it caused a lot of pain. And in the next game, I lost after having like an 8-run lead, 7-run lead, something like that. So I relate to the heartbreaker thing. I relate to it. Absolutely went, bro, I threw that pitch at him and I was like, bro, he went. And that was the pitch that shocked me because I threw that and I was like, I know he's sitting velo. I know he's ready for it. He's going to chase high. And good case scenario would be you check swing and you go. That was literally my plan. And you check swung and it looked like you went, but it didn't. But that's just how BR is. I thought that was the pitch that got you, but great game, man. Great game. I always like to be clear with stuff like this. When I lose games like that, I sound salty and like a little whiny little baby because I'm upset at losing because that's what happens when you try to win. But none of that goes towards any of the opponents, unless they're just actually being a toxic doofus, which obviously SFC here was not. If he had a good game, I got chalked mentally because I got upset at one stupid thing that happened in the game. And it definitely lost me the game because I got upset at the one thing. And also, I probably was going to keep playing BR if I want to grind it, just get a feel for All-Star again, maybe change my settings. Because like I've been testing the bat PCI. I don't think I like the bat PCI. I don't know how some of these dudes like the bat PCI. It does not work with my brain. If I'm playing on All-Star, I'm probably doing like diamonds or circles only center. But I'm going to just keep it at altitude because I'm going to probably be playing some Diamond Quest here tomorrow. But like, seriously, great game, dude. Great game. Absolute battle. And I always like to be clear. No disrespect to you whatsoever. You're a good player. We had a battle of a game. That's all I can ask for, you know? I just want to check my multiplayer program progress. And I know Trod just rated. I am probably going to be hopping off here basically too. I want to really hop on here and gauge which of these modes I'll be playing. If you're just joining us, I'm starting a recording process for a video, which is what we kind of did here, where I'm trying to set a goal to make 1 million stubs in a week. I'm trying to get all the stubs that I need for live series collections, no money spent, so I could get Beltron heading into the weekend classic. Because I'm playing Legend and GOAT, and I'm like, man, I need these cards because these top player types have been grinding BR or whatever and have them already. And I need those cards to even be able to compete. And I might even need them to get up to 1,000 rating in the first place with how I've been playing. So I'm trying to dedicate the next week grinding either BR, Diamond Quest, flipping on the market, some combination of the three, so I can make as many stubs as possible. And my goal is to make 1 million stubs. In this stream, let me see if I have any other words. We'll just get rid of Bazana quick. Just for a total, if you want to know how many stubs we made in this few hour span on stream. I think we were live for like 4-5 hours. This was honestly testing the waters. I wasn't even being efficient here or anything. We've made through this stream, through basically just through doing 2 runs of Diamond Quest. Let me pull up my numbers. I had 29K stubs at first. We've made 40,000 stubs. So, in general, what I learned today is in Diamond Quest, if you do the pipeline map, you can basically guarantee, if you can win on GO difficulty, making about 40K stubs in 40 minutes of time. That is probably what I'm going to be doing mostly to try to make 1 million stubs. Because you think about it, we got 40 minutes. You put in, let's say 6 runs, right? That is, how many hours is that? So 40 minutes times 3 is 2 hours. So in 5 hours, we'll say 6 hours, just for simple math, we'd have 9 runs of Diamond Quest. And if I get all the rewards from the diamond cards every single time, then that guarantees very likely around 20K per run. 20 times 9, is that 180,000 stubs every 6-ish hours? Number might be a little lower because you might be quick selling. Some of the cards might get cheaper. Also, that might go up because you might get a diamond pull out of the extra silver packs and standard packs you get. So if you're going to like guarantee about like 180 a day in that ballpark through playing it like 6 hours a day, that's the 1 million subs right there over 7 days. The math is mathing. So I think we'll probably do that for most of this. Maybe if I want to change it up, I'll sprinkle in a BR run. It just might drive me insane with the amount of Diamond Quest I'll play, but at least a nice chill vibe. So we might hop on some streams, chat up some games while I'm doing the Diamond Quest grind for these stubs over this next week, because I will be playing a lot of it to try to make the 1 million stubs. At least now I think I have the efficient route I'm going to take. I might... Like, I'm going to mix up some of the Diamond Quest maps. Not everyone is going to be the pipeline one, because I would love to take a shot at some ball, and there's a habit packs that you get in this one here. This map is a dud because you just get a bunch of like equipment packs, and like these cards, the only one that's of value is like Walker Buehler. I'm like, yeah, that might be worth it, but I think the other map is faster to complete just space-wise, and you can like kind of go to each stadium pretty quickly. So I'm probably going to do the other map more than this one. And we're just going to grind out a bunches next week, see how many stubs we can make. Yesterday, yeah. Played in a good day. They were up 3K. Okay. Yeah, that's like a general guesstimate. I think in general, you got 4 cards. You combine them together, they're going to be between 15 to 20K. So I feel like you're going to at very least get like probably like 6K, 7K for Bazana and Schultz, right? You're probably get a couple thousand for Shaw and Burns. So like I feel like at its lowest, it's probably going to be like what, 15K in that ballpark. So 15,000 times 9. So like we're making like 135 to 180,000. 135 times 7, that's 945K. So, you know, maybe account for some good diamond pulls. It's not bad, not bad. So, tomorrow is when my 7 days will start. This was kind of my gauge of like, okay, now we know what I'm going to do. It's going to be a lot of Diamond Quest. So, woo! Going to be a fun week. But, chat, I'm actually going to end it here. I know we had some outages on the stream, but nice little, how long have you been live? Since like 9:45 p.m.? Like, about 4 hours, give or take. I appreciate you all hanging out with me today. This has been fun. I'm actually going to send you off to someone else. If you came in a raid, if you are brand new, don't be afraid to hit the follow button or the sub button over on YouTube, because I post content on YouTube all the time. Post at least once a week is my goal. If you don't sub there, I'd highly recommend it. That's why I put all my effort into stuff. But we do stream here on Twitch as well. And we go live a few times a week. That's my goal for this year. Trying to stream more than I had previously. So make sure you hit the follow button, turn on the notification bell so you can keep up with all the streams. Or if you want to join the Discord, we have a Discord server. So you can hop on in chat baseball with me, ask me any questions there that I may not see here. You can check that out. Also the YouTube channel, like I said. And if you missed any part of the stream and you want to watch anything on the VOD channel, I have a channel called Scan Live. this VOD should be up tomorrow for that. So if you missed anything, if you want to see the science behind me going through the Diamond Quest strategy or how I'm going to be playing it, well, check it out. But we'll be live at some point again this week, probably playing Diamond Quest because I'll be playing it for a week. And we're going to see how it goes. I really appreciate all the love, guys. Seriously, appreciate all hanging out with me whenever we do go live here. It really is appreciated. I hope you enjoy your time with me.